Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. 3 big hours live from Los Angeles and an amazing show for you on the way. We've got so many special items today. Big top of the hours. We've got beautiful tanzanite, as we always do. A yellow diamond, though, that I want to make sure you are aware of that is a size we don't see all that often. We have a carat 51 yellow diamond. It is fabulous. It's in our bridge. It looks so good. And it is going to be an incredible value, so that if you've been waiting on bigger yellow diamond, you don't want to necessarily just get 1 carat. Maybe the 2 carats are a little bit out of the price range. This carat 51 is going to be an incredible value today, so we're looking forward to that. We've got also brand new golden South Sea pearl, and how about this? Pink diamond hoops are here. Very limited. They will be so limited they have to be in this first hour. We're going to be getting to them very shortly here. And we've got pink diamond hoops. They're that beautiful kind of like, they're that smaller huggy style, but they have that little bit of that V-tip shape to them. So they're really versatile for everybody to wear. And they're an incredible gift idea as well, because to give pink diamonds would be pretty special, but you don't have to break the bank to do it. So we have that on the way. Speaking of pink diamonds, Gary was asking, Gary, if you're out there, we've got some pink diamonds that we pulled for you. He was looking between 25 and 50 points. So we brought out everything that we have, including some of our bigger certified stones here that are anywhere between that quarter carat and half a carat weight, plus some big reductions on all of them. So if anybody's looking for a certified pink diamond, we got you covered. Plus, there's also, I don't know whose request it was, but I understand that somebody wanted to see the 2271 tanzanite again. So that's here. Tony even had to look at this because he's only seen it on camera. When we saw it before the show, he's like, it was tough to grasp the scale of this piece until you see it in person, but that is a across the room look at it. 2271 in an emerald cut tanzanite, so that is here as well. Looking forward to that. Whoever that was, again, you know, there's a lot of people who are probably at this point looking for those bigger, impressive, really important tanzanites. So if you're one of them, that's our largest in a ring. We've got a larger one in a pendant that's 33 carats, but this is the largest in a ring. So great markdown on that. So if you want to see that a little bit closer up, I mean, you really, I mean, I think at this point it could be hovering out in space and you could use a telescope and see it. I mean, it's that kind of level. So we've got that one for you. Also some wheels, some discounted wheels on the way. 3 big diamond pieces that are going to be priced like never before. Assortments you're going to love in museum and whatnot. So we've got an incredible show. And bottom line is, if you got any requests, get those in too. Always happy to bring those out for you. And there's even a men's blue zircon reduction. Oh, and Padparasha lovers, we've got a 3 carat price like never before. That is certified Padparasha sapphire. And what else? Oh, the big white diamond. There's also a certified, again, we've got a lot of certificates today. We've got a certified 101 white diamond, and it's VS, but it's priced like no other white diamond has been priced before, especially when you get that cert from GIA that tells you everything you need to know about it. So that's here. And anything else you want to see, let us know. Holler at us. We're here for you as always. And shall we get our weekend started with some shopping with a really beautiful ring? There's somebody already in the phone bank who would like this ring, so it will get a good home no matter what, but you guys get first dibs. So let's take a look at this. A purple sapphire, actually, in a round. Take a look, and we've got the blues and the purple. Are we ready? Okay, so this is going to be, I love this one. It's 9539, and it's a really special color here that you've got. Plus, it's also going to be right now in the rose gold. So if you love rose gold, I think that's a really good combo for it. But if you want to change it up to white or yellow, you may. It's 9539, and it's our 46-point round. But this is just some of the most neon material you'll see with the blues and the purples and the reds. I mean, it's all really coming through very strongly here. Plus, you have those bezel set, rather burnished diamonds that are all set into the gold that then wrap around the sides. We have affectionately dubbed this the Stardust mounting, and I think it is very apropos. And one of my favorite words in the English language anyways is stardust. So I love it. I love it. And it's also going to be just, again, as it moves even just slightly here, it's really truly blues, reds, and purples. So it's that vivid neon, ultimate saturation in a 46-point round, 49 points in the diamond weight as well, that are actually going to be all the way down either side, wrapping around the profile of the ring as well. There you see a few of the diamonds that are scattered, but again, smooth because of that flush setting. Burnished means you put the diamonds down into the gold, and that's what we're seeing here. And then, of course, there's that subtle wraparound design you see, so they're going to be even really visible through the profile of the ring, but it is in white, yellow, rose, you decide, but there's only one stone. So that's where it comes down to, You know, you got to be dialing in early. That's how this works. And then Gary or our 2271 requester, just call me and let me know when you're ready to see those pieces. But right now, it's all about first caller on this one. Let's try it on for you as well. And it is going to be, actually, it looks like it's more sized as a pinky ring from me right now. It's about a 4. So here's what it looks like. I don't mind that as a pinky ring at all. I think we look a little bit, maybe a little shadowed or a little dark on this shot, Tony. I think just a little bit. So that's going to, although I like it, it makes me look a little more tan. But the ring, as far as the ring, although it's still doing its glittering, sparkling, and all that, but it is going to be a very, very special. Again, we're going to size it to whatever you need, so no problem there. There's that side profile I was telling you about where you do see that it's just like almost stars in the sky. If the diamonds and the gold were to be equated to something atmospheric, it would be like, yeah, stars just in the dark midnight sky where you really see them just twinkle and glitter, and that's what we love about this aptly named Stardust mounting. We've got one. Let's blow it out. We're going to make it a lot better than $24.99, and a sapphire of that quality and that size and that shape deserves $24.99. Do not get me wrong, but it is a really, really beautiful, beyond what we even see with tanzanite, beyond what we see with amethyst. So if you're wondering why a purple sapphire, it's extra durability beyond those other 2 stones I mentioned. You've got a 9 in the Mohs scale, so it's great for daily wear. Again, thinking extra about that with, you know, maybe if you do want to wear it as a pinky ring like I was, and it's kind of sitting out there on the edge of the hand, but it's not even $2,000. It's not even going to be $1,500. It truly is one of the most bright and vibrant stones you will find in sapphire, but of course, that really, really special mounting that just accentuates it. And it's going to be under $1,000. We're making it $999 to the very first caller who would like it. And that is a beautiful way to celebrate sapphire, get something exotic in that stone category, which we know there's generally blues and pinks and then the yellows and the oranges. But then we're seeing these really rare vanadium-rich purples that we love. We've sometimes seen the more violet versions, sometimes the more lavenders, and they're beautiful too. But this is really that vivid, intense violet color that is more like a neon purple. So with all the reds, the blues, the purples, all of that, it's $9.99. So here we go. It is going to be one caller. We'll give it 30 seconds. Then we're going to be on our way. We've got fawn diamonds. We've got a huge opal. It's an opal pendant, and it's really unique. It's almost like an arrowhead style. If you're familiar, there's almost like a southwestern kind of look to the shape of the stone, but that's because it's a freeform, so we'll talk about that. Big diamond closeout deal. Some other exotic earrings that we have are teal sapphire, so all of that happening. And then what we'll do is we'll bring out those pink diamond hoops probably just after the bottom of this hour. So you don't have long to wait on those pink diamond hoops, and that's because they are so limited. And we just very rarely see anything in pink diamonds where you can match up a number of stones like that. So it makes hoops really difficult. So we'll have those back for you. And anything else you want to see, just say the word. We've got affordable Paraíba, pink diamonds, like I mentioned, all kinds of certified pink diamonds. And then we're going to get to, are we ready for this? We got a really, really, really good pair of earrings, and they're fawn diamonds, and they're big ones too. So the studs are here. Let's get on with it. We've got this beautiful pair of earrings, and I love these because you're talking about a really just a neutral kind of stone. You're still getting a fancy diamond, but we also talk about the fact that these are rare and exotic. So there's one. Here's the other, which I'm going to give a little polish, a little extra polish to. It's 1848 is the item number, and there's going to be a full 80 points here in your round fawn diamonds, so a 40-pointer on each earring. Then surrounding those with that beautiful halo in the white diamonds also. And so to get a really unusual, unique stone like this, we know that that's a natural fancy color because our diamonds are. And so you get that exotic, which we know neutral goes with everything. You choose what kind of gold you want. 1848 gives you 80 points in the round fawns, 26 points in the diamond halos. There's just one pair. So it is going to be flying on out, and they are very affordable. And I think about when we do our 1 carat white diamonds. Think about when we do 1 carat yellow diamonds. That would be a little bit more on par, and I actually have some here. And when I have 1 carat yellow diamonds, they're like $8,000. So to be in that fancy category of still getting natural exotic color in your stone, but then giving it that extra halo, so it's not just a basic stud, you get a little bit more, you know, wow factor with those white diamonds that surround it, and we're doing better than even $19.99, which would be the price you would pay for a similar size in a white diamond, which we know white diamonds are far more common, as much as we know how pricey they are. They're far more common than anything in a natural, fancy, round brilliant. That's what you have here. But it's not even $19.99. They're not $9.99 either. We've got one special pair. So this is going to be a quick blink and you miss it kind of deal here. It is not even $9.99. I mean, think about it. You really could add, you just talked about adding an exotic sapphire to a collection. Well, now you could add an exotic color of diamond to your collection with those those champagnes and pinks you really see there. Plus, we're going to show you from a distance, get you a measurement on them, then show them against the ears so you know exactly what to expect when you see them. And look at how beautiful and vibrant they are. That's going to be your measurement. They're about 3/8 of an inch in their diameter. Usually we'd see something in more, 1/4 inch or under. These have got that bigger diameter thanks to, again, the bigger stone, but also that beautiful halo. These 40-point each stones are really facing up like a 1/2 carat each, so you're getting the 1 carat total weight look. And this is what they look like on just from a distance away to give you an idea of how those are going to look size-wise. So you've got a really special way that you're going to show up, and they're not even $9.99, and they're not $8.99 either. Blowing them out right now, the very, very first caller, just the one pair. They're in the yellow gold now. I would leave them that way, but you can change it if you want to. And they're not even going to be $8.99. They're only $888 for those really special diamond studs that you've got with the halo. So back to the wheel we'll go. We'll show you one more time up close, and those will be $888. So a last call there, and if you'd like them, let me know. We'll give them 30 seconds as well. I guess we'll pop that one on the other side. And that will be your one chance to own that fawn diamond pair of earrings. We love them. So that's coming up. Also, we've got beautiful, I do have this Paraíba. It's really affordable. And then also, how about this? Our largest now left in the pink diaspores. Just want to put that out there. Pink diaspores here as well in the emerald cut. The Padparasha. Ooh, it's certified and it's over 3 carats and it is a wild price. And I would never expect this. I'm going to flash it right now so you can get geared up for it, because this is one of those that is, oh yeah, one of the most important we have ever seen. You guys want to get a little head start on this one? Look at that. And it's the ideal type of color. Doesn't look pink, doesn't look orange. It is a blend. So you get a completely different look than either of those two I mentioned, which are not really common, but more common than your pod. And that is a 3 carat plus that we're going to be seeing. So really important stone. And we'll zoom all the way back so you can really, again, see the whole entirety of the ring and that beautiful, almost floral design that's around it and surrounding that beautiful stone, which is our cushion cut square. So that would be that 309 coming up, and it's unheated and it's certified as such. So you've got all of the verification that it is as rare as can be in a sapphire. So we're looking forward to that as well. So let's just give you, I just want to make sure you know that's coming up, and if you need to see it right away, there's just a huge, huge value. And better yet, let's just do this. We're going to bring up that number 9544. And I think on a Saturday, we've got collectors that are ready, and you guys know the drill. You're here early, you're ready to see. You know Lolo's going to put up whatever is like really, really important early, and those big buys are going to be here on the early side, so we really kind of reward those early birds that are with us and ready to shop even the most exotics. But what makes this so incredibly rare, and it is brand new today, is that you've got this is a true orange and pink combo. You can see it all day. Plus you're getting an unheated stone, and this cert that comes with it is from AIG, and it's going to tell you everything you need to know about your stone, including the fact that it is all natural, unheated, and a 3 carat 09. So this is one of the bigger Padparashas we've ever been able to see here in our history. And that combination of the pink and the orange is all natural. And that saturation level, which sometimes is a lighter pastel, sometimes is a more mid-tone, this is that deeply saturated stone we love, but that's all natural. Normally, to get that saturation, you would have to give it a little bit of help. That was not the case here. So we're really excited about this, not to mention it's got the diamonds at 47 points. It's like a double floral. Think of it almost as like a floral stacked with a floral, kind of a mix here. And it's going to be in the white gold, but you can change that. So 9544. If we just do a price tag that is unbelievably good, if we can just bring this right on down, right here, right now, it's going to go. And it will, and it'll fly. And that's what we're going to do for our ready-to-go collectors who know the really, really good buys are right here early before everybody else even arrives. You get first dibs on the best of the best. Let's take a look at it. I'm just a little stunned at what we're going to see here on this stone. 3 carats, 09 in size, unheated as well. And all of this in a wider band, that kind of double floral that you have. See how the petals on the first level are actually all pave, and then there's an extra level above that that's going to be kind of an open petal work with the pave on the outsides. And then look at this, it's all elevated a little bit off the hand. So even if that's creating a bigger overall face to the ring, it's still going to be very comfortable. And you see how the petals are actually curved, so it's really replicating what the floral would be in nature. And look at that color, even from the side it looks good. So 47 points in diamonds. Change the gold if you want to, because it would look lovely in the yellow or the rose gold. gold, but this is just a monster padbarasha. And again, look at it from a distance. This is what everyone's going to see when it's on. That beautiful color. It's a rare cushion cut too. You don't expect to see a lot of square cushion cuts. That's a wasteful cut. So however that natural rough, however that, began, you're really just willingly wasting a lot of it when you have the square cushion cut, but so worth it to see what turns out to be one of those unique looks and perfect for the centerpiece of a floral ring. But it is not going to be, and how on earth this is under $18,000 when a 3-carat stone, you know how rare when we see big sapphires, even the more commonplace blues, a 3-carat is going to be quite pricey. This one is just, it's affordable, downright affordable. Not affordable for padbarasha, it's just affordable overall. So we're really excited to bring it to you. It's not even close to $18,000. We're going to get it at home. Here's the cert. This is from AIG, so you can see this one. It's all laminated. It's a bifold cert. And we talk about the fact that this was a loose gemstone, of course, when it was certified, 9 on the Mohs scale. It's a cushion cut square, almost 7.5 by 7.9. That's certainly going to qualify as a square. And then you've got the 309, no indications of heat. I love how they call it sunset. Definitely looks like the blending of those pink and orange together, so you get that sunset kind of hue. 2 gemologists have signed off on this, and this is a Madagascar stone. Your photograph is right there, so this all comes with it. That's an extra. Let's just call it, it's a huge benefit to have a cert, because you don't just have to say, oh, I think it's unheated, because the cert backs that up. So here's what we're going to do on price tag. $18,243 comes down to $79.99. That's what's on the back. We're doing better than that today, so you don't have to pay even $7,999. You get a much better value. So here we go, and we are ready to get it at home. So it's going to be just one caller. I would really recommend dialing in on the early side. Please do, because if you think, you might be a little surprised in a pleasant way how low we're taking this, where it's not even $79, $69, $59, $49.99. How about this? I've got a value. It's going to go, no doubt about it. This is why we show it this early in the program. And again, cert comes with it. You're not paying for the cert. It's done. We did that. It was deserving. When you come across great stones in the collection, we have to send them off. That's important to us. We want you to know everything there is to know about your stone, and you've got it documented right here. So instead of $49.99 or $3,999, which is a great value, we're going to do better than that. 3-carat, most massive padbarasha that I have today. It's one of our bigger sapphires overall in the entire, we bring blues, pinks, yellows. We've had orange sapphires here. This is truly the rarest color. And the fact that no help needed, Mother Nature did it all. We couldn't perfect upon just its natural look here. It's not even $39.99, first caller only. It is going to go so quickly. You got to call early. It's not even going to be $1,000 a carat for that stone. We're giving you the diamonds, the gold, the cert. It's not even $3,000 for the ring. It's $29.99. So that's it. First caller only for $29.99. That's why it's here 17 minutes into the show, because that's that kind of value you would never see ever. And that's a 309. So remember, when that's a normal sapphire, I've got 3-carat blues that are here for over $12,000. And I'm sorry, we love the blues, but the blues are not as rare as a padbarasha. They're just not. So $2,999, we'll give that 30 seconds, and you get that cert as well. So a huge value there. And that color, again, because it's, again, you're looking at it magnified too. So any of those, there's kind of that little characteristic you see, that you do not see when it's on the hand. We're magnified, giving you the most close-up perspective we can, which is important so you know everything about your stone. But again, look at it on the hand. So you see, that's just a part of, again, that would all have been burned off if it was heated, but you don't have the heating, which makes it more rare. And there you can see it's almost like really fits the squared off style here, because almost the floral itself creates this overall kind of squared off design, the way the petals are overlapping there. So really well done. $29.99, first caller only, and that'll be that. So major value. Let me know who's got it, and then we're moving on. We've got that big. Don't forget about the tanzanite. We've got a yellow diamond deal that's a 1.5 carats today. Also wheels. I'm going to get to one wheel here quickly, because we have just a huge blowout on some very large diamond rings that are coming up, but it's just our last call on them, and they got to get a home. So we're going to give you one of the biggest values you've seen yet in diamond earrings. So we'll have those on the way, and that's coming up right now. So we'll get to that. Plus that 1-carat white diamond. If you've been waiting on a 1-carat, it is a cushion cut. It is GIA certified, and it's VS. So that's also here. And let's take a look at this one. This is going to be a little mix. We've got a trio here here of diamond rings. They're all going to be white gold as is, and they're all just what you see right here, but they're really bold, and we get bolder as we put this wheel together, because then there's the boldest of them all, kind of a leaf design. The other side, I would say it's a marquise shape, but it kind of looks like a leaf design as well. And then we have our most, I would say, vintage look in the center there with the baguettes and the rounds. So just a quick little wheel, and let's do a major blowout for you. Here's the open work. This is a wider band style. This one's going to have kind of that leafy floral. It has a couple of big marquise cuts as well. So whether you like marquise cuts baguettes or just keeping it classic in the rounds, or just look overall at the designer shapes they're in white gold only, so they're all as is, but we're going to size them to whatever size you need. And a lot of these options up here being larger, especially in the left and right designs, you might want to size them up for a middle finger or ring or an index finger if you want to, because they would certainly work well there as well. So amazing look, and yet huge value. So sometimes you just got to get a few pieces out the door, and you got to make sure that they get lower than they've ever been before. So that's what this is going to be. I know you've seen these before. I know they've been on the air before. Now they get their lowest price ever, where they're not even $9.99. And think about these diamond weights you're getting. I mean, really, we're at 90 points on the right side, and I'll go through these here for you individually, but there's a lot of diamond weight on these rings. So before you look at this price and figure, they're diamond accents, it's a lot of diamond weight you're getting. White gold only, which is how we usually like our white diamonds. So if you're a white gold lover, but there's also so much gold, and this price tag is going to make your, I think, kind of make you excited when you talk about diamond values we're used to seeing, but this really goes above and beyond our norm. So come on in early. They're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. They're not even $9.99, not even close to that. We're taking them a lot lower for you. It's just a matter of time until they're gone. This should be about a 30-second deal on the wheel, and then you tell me which one you like, and then we'll try them on for you as well. We can give you those individual diamond weights, but to get almost a carat in certainly the right side here, that's important. But let's see what we got here. So this is the one that I'm referring to that's 90 points here, kind of that leafy like look, and that's going to be 90 points total weight. If we go in the middle here, that's 14K. This one's actually 18 karat gold in the middle, and that's got 35 points in the baguettes, 21 in the round, so that'll be a total of 56 points there. And remember, the only 18 karat gold up there. And then if we go over here to the left side, that's actually going to be a 24 point marquise. Well, there are two of those. So that means a 12 and a 12 point marquise each, and then another 64 points in diamonds beyond that. So it's 88 points in diamond weight, 14K on that one. So 14, 14, 18. You let me know which one you like. They're not, okay, I realize it's early on a Saturday morning here, or afternoon, depending on where you are. And it's early in the show, but we have got to make sure that these three go. So what if I tell you, when we look at these pieces, for example, let's take this 90 pointer, the most gold, the most diamond weight of the three, and try it on and show you what this looks like. Does this look like an under $1,000 ring when it's not even just a lightweight open work design? It's got some substance to it. I mean, take it from me, I just put it on the hand. It's got weight to it. It's like this leaf design is going to go even a little bit more than halfway across the hand, so it almost looks like it keeps going like an eternity band style. This is not even $9.99. I promise you all three will go. Maybe a jeweler's out there who wants to take all three at one time. They're not even $8.99, $7.99, or $699. This should not be called a designer diamond trio. It should be called a designer diamond complete giveaway blowout. That's what this is. Because if you get 90 points in diamonds, and the heavy weight of gold that ring is, but let's take a look at the others. Here's that kind of marquise design. This is that open leafy design. It's almost got that door knocker style on one side, the bigger leaf or floral on the other. Those are big marquise cuts individually. Then we're going to go to that more vintage antique inspired, but it's not going to be $6.99 either. We need callers. We need to move all three rings. Let's take a look at that more vintage, antique, art deco. It's got a little bit of mill grain to it. It sits elevated off the hand. There's something about baguettes that's really pretty, and that's what you have running right through the middle, and then the rounds are going to embellish the sides there, create that border, and then you've got that little, it's just a very fine mill grain, so it's very delicate, and that's what again helps it along with that vintage kind of feel, and 18 karat solid gold, no less. And they're not even $699. We still are awaiting your calls. And so this is going to tell us who's here, who's not here, and ready to get you a big value. Are we all good? Because you got one chance on each one. And take them all if you want them, because I think they're all so different. I mean, that sounds crazy, but when they're $6.99 and going lower, it might be a time to just say, well, I like two of them, and they're very different. So you could actually get all three and have a total wardrobe of diamond rings for really every mood, every occasion, or really even different fingers on the hand because of their size variations, but they're not even $6.99. I'm still awaiting your calls. So we'll get you even lower in price. And we're not making them $699 or $650. This is a little kooky, but that's how we like to do it on a Saturday, and give you some big values and show you what is scheduled really for the next 2.5 hours in value, because this is unheard of for solid gold and diamonds. And they're not $699 or $650. It's any one you want. They're as they are. We'll size them for you to fit wherever on the hand you want them to, but they are $649 for each and every one of those rings there. So you decide which one you like. Take a look at all three. They're going to be gone in 60 seconds. Which one do you like? The middle. All right. So that's going to be the 18 karat gold. 7807 is gone. Congratulations. And there's how it sits, and with that inside. So that one's already spoken for. And again, all as they are. We're backed up on the phone line. So again, not everyone's going to get their favorite here, but I really want to make sure that you know this is going to be important throughout the day to dial in really, really early when you see something you love. Which one do you like, Allison? I'm sorry, what? The first ring of the show? Okay, we'll show it the Sapphire. Sure. Anybody on diamond rings? Right side, you got it. Here's this one on the hand again. That one, Jalen, is going to be item number 7815. One only, yes. Which one? The wide band. This one, it's first caller to say yes. You want it? Jess has got it. Which one? There's only one left. This one's left. It's item number 7986. 7986. We'll zoom in. That's got the bigger 12-point. I'm sorry, Jalen, it's gone. I'm sorry. Jess will let you know if anything falls through, okay? First caller to say yes. And this is the last one left for 649. So huge value. Wish I had a bunch of them, but obviously those are severely under cost. 24 point in the marquise. That's a 12 point on each side. And then the white diamonds round brilliance will be 64 points. And that's one of our bigger diamond weights there. And so, and you want to see the sapphire again. So I'll grab that. And then we'll see who's got our last one. Yes. You got it. This one going on the hand again for you as well. Remember, 24 points plus 64. That would mean 88 points total weight, and that's how it looks on the hand. And we'll size it for you to whatever you need, and it's $649 only. This is a very designer kind of door knocker horse bit kind of look over here. The leaves are floral design. Remember, that's a 12 point and a 12 point. So that's a really important individual diamond you have on each side, creating that almost leafy design. Do you want that one, Jalen, instead? Because that one's a really good one too. And again, lots of diamond weight there in the 88 points. And then we'll get that purple sapphire up here for Allison's caller again. That is that the one they're talking about, the purple sapphire? No. I'm sorry, which diamond? Oh, the one from this wheel. Yeah, this is the only one left. Okay, so yes, that's going to be our last call, and that one's here. So if you'd like it, let me know. And then we're on our way. We've got a lot to show you. We've got a beautiful opal pendant. How about some other diamond pieces? We've got some rose gold and diamonds as well that has baguettes and rounds together. If you'd like the fawn diamond earrings, they're here. The purple sapphire we started with here. And then, of course, that 22, whoever wants to see. Again, Gary, if you're out there, we've got your pink diamonds pulled for you. And then we've got that big 22 karat 71 tanzanite to show you again as well. All right, coming up, we are on our way, and there's a lot to get to, so we better keep moving. That one's here. Go ahead if you like it. I don't know how that's here, but hey, good news for somebody. Coming up next, how about this opal pendant? This is a freeform opal. It's item number 7800, and I think you're going to like it. You're going to like the reduction in the price, too, and it's that golden base stone, but wait a minute. And again, whatever you do, when you see something you like or kind of like, best to call in early. We just had about 12 people miss out on those diamond rings that went. This is 7800. It's an elongated trillion cut. It's a beautiful high-end 3/8. Well, if this was ever this is the poster child for showing you that opals face up bigger than they weigh. Wait till you see this on the hand. It's a huge piece. It's a 383 trillion. It's 17 points in just one individual fancy yellow-orange diamond. It's right on the verge of being an orange diamond. We'll call it a golden. That's usually what we call the diamonds that are in that deeper yellow color into that golden orange. Really stunning. It's a pear shape to go with the trillion. This is the one I was telling you is kind of like that arrowhead design, so gives me a little bit of a Southwest kind of feeling to the design itself. The bail is where I'm holding it, so that'll be right behind your diamond. Let's take a look at it from a distance away here as well, and then you'll see the size. And don't delay, because this is one of those shockers. I know it's been on the air for $29.99, and that's a really good price tag, especially when you have that really important diamond there, and you can see from a distance it's about 1.25 inches top to bottom here in the yellow gold. Now that basket is all complete with that beautiful circular cutout design. I'm going to show it on the neckline next, so you can see how that 1+ inch translates from a distance away, and also how it's going to look just against the skin tone here. And of course, you're going to see much bolder colors in person than you even can or will when you see it here from a distance on camera. So it's a great stone. It's a great diamond that you have with it, but it's also going to be a really special price tag. And I love that that's a 17 point on its own, just one single diamond there that is all natural, exotic color, specialty stone there. And we're not making it $29.99 first caller. We got to move it. Everything's got to go. We've got the big Tucson show kicking off this coming week. So we're on a mission here this weekend and the next couple of days to move as much as we possibly can to make room for all the brand new gems and jewelry designs that are coming in. So how about this for, you know what, forget about even $29.99, half off's $15. I love that price. I think that's going to move it, but we're not even doing $15. One only. Let's make it easy. Make it $9.99 first caller, and it's as is in the yellow gold. And there's that cutout detail I was telling you about. So you're really going to have, wow, double-sided for sure. Look at that stone from the inside, from the background. So you've got, I mean, it would not be wrong to wear that reversed just to show off that color, because it looks great that way too. But that's going to be in the yellow gold. It is $999 to get. I'll tell you, that 17-point golden diamond that's all natural would be more on its own than $999. So major value, one only. Let's give that 30 seconds and we'll be on our way. More wheels to come. There are several different, we'll have assorted wheels. We've got a Paraíba deal. We've got that beautiful pink diamond hoop that's coming up. We'll do that next since they're so limited, and we'll get you the pink diamond luxury style. I was not able to even find, I mean, you can do searches. I was not able to find another pink diamond hoop anywhere on the planet, because usually if you do a web search, it may not mean that you're going to have access to, you know, a local store that's going to bring you something, but you know it's out there. I can't even find a pink natural. Now keep in mind, natural pink diamonds are a little different than what we typically see a lot of stores carry, which are those treated or lab grown. I mean, there's all different levels of diamonds, right? And a lot of things that are called diamonds really have absolutely no relation to the diamond world, which is kind of sad, because, you know, you have to be in jewelry these days. You got to be really, really educated to know what you're getting and know exactly, you know, what's valuable and what's not, because it can be a complicated, confusing world out there in jewelry. We are here to bring you just the natural best. This one's here. And then let's get to our pink diamond earrings, because I'm excited these are here. And I know a lot of you have asked for these in the past. So let's talk about what's coming up. It's item number 1608. We only have a handful of pairs. Sounds like a lot, because when we're used to one of a kind after one of a kind, having a couple is exciting, but it's not going to last. That's why, again, right here, bottom of this first hour, we're going to get them out here. It's one option. So there's only rose gold here, which is typically how we see our pink diamonds. And I think of everybody who's been able to shop pink diamonds affordably here throughout the last several years and get pink diamonds, whether it's a bigger size you have, whether it's a smaller size you have, whether it's pave, whether it's one single stone, whatever it is. But this is the hoop to get, because we very rarely have much in the way of earrings in pink diamonds. These took forever to make, and yet all we have are just a couple of pairs. It's in rose gold. This is also, we wanted to make sure, if you're going to bring pink diamonds for the first time in eons, it was important to make sure that the styling of it and the shape of it works for everybody. We did not want this to be where a lot of you are going, oh my goodness, I just don't know if that's going to work for me lengthwise, because when you see a true huggy, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't work. Just kind of depends on your lobe and where your piercing is situated. So on this one, we did that little ½ inch, but that heart shape from the side where it has that point. So it's got a little bit of a V shape to it from the sides, which gives you a little extra room. So if you've struggled with huggies in the past and they don't have quite enough room for you, this should not be a problem. And they still look like a standard round hoop when you see them on. So there's no issue there. It's in rose gold only. You're going to absolutely, I think you're going to love these. I really do. But again, we're not going to have a pair for everybody to go around. So that's what's important. Dial in early, get ready to go. The price tag is going to be so right, because I know it's natural pink diamonds all through a hoop. You might think, I don't know if I'm going to be able to just dive into pink diamond hoops. You can, because we're making them affordable, but only a few. And again, rose gold, that's how you want to see them. These are okay to even stack if you want to in a second piercing. You can do that. Let's take a look at them, because they are so incredibly special and rare. And yes, yes, the Padparacha is available. You want the 309? You got it. Congratulations. The certified Padparacha is spoken for. Thank you so much. This is 1608 is the item number here. So happy to have it back. in rose gold. Had these a long, long time ago. We've been working ever since to try and bring you a few more options in that 25-point natural fancy. Like I was saying before, a lot of different things out there, and pink diamonds can be treated, and they can be diamonds that are even, you know, there's two different categories really. Well, three. There's the all natural, which we're going to talk about, but there's also going to be diamonds that have a lot of treatment, right? They could be a diamond naturally, but then they get a lot of treatment to look pink. That's not what you're getting here. Then there's, of course, the whole lab-grown direction that we're seeing a lot of lately, because nobody can really find nor afford natural fancy pink diamonds outside of the TVON arena. So you've seen a lot of lab-grown out there. And that can be tricky too, because sometimes lab-grown are being, you know, paraded as natural diamonds, and they're not. So just know that there's a wide variety out there in different diamond qualities, and what we're bringing to you is the tippy top best. It's the rarest, it's the natural. These had no treatment, not even heat at all. They're a really, really, really rare color, we know that. And even the experts of gemology and GIA and everyone else doesn't even understand how pink diamonds get to be that pink color. So it's really just, it's a bit of an enigma to the diamond world, and we know they came from the Argyle mine, and we know that mine is closed, so they've, if you can believe it, have gotten more pricey and more rare, and we're so excited to bring these to you. But again, very limited pink diamonds. They are also graded as VS pink diamonds, so they've got a lot of pop to them. And it's that classic earring that I'm going to show you the length. It's a ½ inch. You're going to see them here, and they've got a snap bar closure, so it's really easy. And don't they just look like a standard hoop from the front? Yes, right? But then you see them like that, looks like a round hoop. And then it's through the side profile that you see that little extra point. Just gives it a little extra room. And then this is the back, so technically speaking, these would be reversible. There's a solid gold, you see that there, solid gold back to it. So if you wanted to put them in reverse, you've got a two-for look, you've got the 2-for-1, and that's going to be our ½ inch length. So really great style, but again, sometimes a ½ inch doesn't work for everybody. That little extra point at the bottom should make it a lot more versatile for you as well. And then, yep, snap bar closure, hinged at the base. I'll try one on for you. They are not going to be, and this is the best part of all, it would not be silly to ask for $29.99 on those hoops. It would not. And I know the ½ inch tends to be the most classic style as far as length. We love a ½ inch. We know when we have white diamond hoops, which we have many, many, many versions of, that tends to be the style that everyone's comfortable in. They're great for every day. I'm going to show you how they look just, you know, on their own in a first piercing, but obviously you could kind of stack them up as much as you want to on the ear. So if you wanted to go second, third piercing, you can do that also, but that's a really good look. And again, rose gold, pink diamonds, so luxury, so rare. I don't know where else you're going to find anything like this. And if you did, the big question would be, what would you have to actually pay to get natural fancy pink diamonds in your collection? We have nobody on the phone lines yet. And that's a little shocking, that maybe that has something to do with that $3,000 price tag that I'm here to assure you will not be. So get on those phone lines. Again, that's what they look like on. I love that the diamonds themselves going a little bit higher than the post itself. So also brings you that, you know, hiding, covering of the piercing as well. It's important. So really nobody wants to see the piercing. We just want to see the beautiful earring in it. So that's a really just great, thoughtful property of these earrings, but they're not even going to be $999. Think about the way we are giving pink diamonds affordably to you. A huge opportunity to get maybe for gifting. Valentine's Day is coming up. I mean, wouldn't that be great to get pink diamonds for somebody you care about and somebody you love? Let's take another look up close and then get you the last final quantities. Now we're getting busy because we took out $2,000 off the price. So now it's going to be a little bit crazy, but $999 they're not. We're here to make them even more affordable, and I would challenge you this. If you are thinking about a hoop earring in today's gold world, if you had that solid, kind of squared off kind of tubing style to it, I mean, you can see it's not just a thin little wire of a hoop. I think that's also important to point out here, is that this is not, a lot of hoops are very, very thin. The gold, whether they have diamonds or not, the gold can be pretty insignificant. That's not the case here. It's like a squared off kind of styling here that you have, so that they still look good from the profile. They have that mirror finish gold from the profile, from the back, so well done and well made that they're reversible. So you get a solid rose gold look if you look at it from, you know, the other direction, and you might want to do that. Maybe you want to switch it up. Why not have two looks in one? But you're not even going to pay $999 out there for just a gold earring. If you just literally took out the diamonds and you had a gold earring like this in today's world, you would pay over $1,000. We've got pink diamonds, and it's not going to be $999, $899, $799. I want to make these giftable. Here we are at the end of January, ready to see who else wants pink diamonds. We don't have these very often. This is not something we get to see. So this is your chance. This is your moment. This is your time. And maybe you get 2 pairs. I'm keeping that in mind with this price discount so that we can get them as giftables, because I don't know where else you find them. I did the search earlier, could not find any natural fancy pink diamond earrings out there. So this is your moment. They're not even 777. Time to dial as quickly as you can, because they are not going to last. And operators, if you let me know how many you have, and truly people could get 2 or 3 pairs at a time, and why not? This is just so incredibly rare. They're not even $699. They're not. It gets better. And they're not $699. We did a big diamond blowout already. We brought those down to a crazy low. We're going to do even better now, because pink diamonds are so many hundreds of thousands of times more rare than white diamonds. Realize, I know we see them almost every day, but that does not negate their rarity. Keep in mind how rare it is, and to get pave perfection where they all match up and they're not even, you know what, I'll go even lower. We've already taken them too low. I'm going to make them even better for you, just so we can go for the sellout here early today and get them gone and get you the ultimate hoop deal. And if you're, like a lot of us, if you get a hoop earring, you're going to live in that hoop earring. You're going to wear it more often than not. So they're always a smart investment and a smart buy, and they're not even $650 or $649. This is our last call on pink diamond hoops right here. They are $599 a pair, and that's while they last. So not a lot to go around, obviously, and already busy on the lines. Well, that's because a $29.99 pair of hoops just came down to $599 for a pair, and they're natural fancy pinks. That's unheard of. So last call, 60 seconds. We got to move. They will be gone. Again, any requests you have, get those in. We'll help you out. Already 2 pairs going out to 1 caller just like that. So thank you, Cheryl. She got 2. 2 pairs done. She's ready. She's gifting maybe. That's a great idea. 1 for you, 1 for somebody else. Maybe you're stacking them up the ear. I think this is a great size. 1/2 inch or smaller are great for stacking up the ear as well. So $599, and last call. There's our minute clock ticking down. So time to get them. Pink diamonds, all natural. Love it. Just a really wearable, versatile style. And if you've ever, again, struggled with a huggy hoop before, this little extra V point there makes it really versatile. I think they're going to work for absolutely everybody. So makes it comfortable for gifting as well, because, you never want to give somebody an earring. That I've done that before. It was my mom, and I gave her a TVON pair of earrings, and they didn't really quite work for her. So it was like, oh, okay. So, it's one of those, right? Where just, this one you can feel good about and get something really, really, really special where that fit's going to be right while still being that of the moment, super, super cool sizing and style. So $599, huge value there. Then we move on. We have plenty of pink diamonds. Like I said, Gary had asked for pink diamonds, so we brought out everything we had in certified pink diamonds, and we got the big red marker out and started slashing prices as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. We've got more wheels on the way. I've got some affordable turquoise and fire opals, and I think blue zircon has been one of the hotter stones of late here as far as your requests. We actually have a pendant here, which is a little more unique, so we'll see that for you. And anything else, again, requests are welcome. If you got them, let me know. And let's get to this one and only blue zircon here. It's amazing. This is a really beautiful round, and I think if there was a top pick for cut, and this is why, I think we need to have a round zircon, right? I love the zircons no matter what. They're all going to be double refractive, so even when you have cushions or pear shapes or ovals, they look good. But there is something undeniable about the mix of the double refraction with the round cutting, and you have it right here. It's item number 5027, and that's a really good looking electric blue 5-carat 08 zircon. 64 points is the diamond weight around it. That's going to be a very, very big diamond that you have between the bail and the halo. And then you also have really big diamonds throughout. The bail has big diamonds. The halo, individually larger diamonds. That's how you get almost 2/3 of a carat. It's in the white gold now. Don't have to leave it that way. So if you're trying to match it up back to a yellow gold setting, no problem. But these are completely mined out. You got to remember, Cambodian presentation grade, they've been mined out for some time. So when you're looking at stones like this, it's kind of like Paraíba. And at this point, we talk about limited natural fancy diamonds. There's still natural fancy diamond mines out there. There are very few stones that we can talk about that are completely mined out. But when we talk about them, like Paraíbas, blue zircons, not all zircons, but blue zircons, there is that, think about it, it's that extra exclusivity that means what's out there is out there. The world and all the gem collectors in it are fighting over the same finite material, and there's not a lot of it. And most of this material is in private collections. We're talking about gifted to heads of state. The Cambodian people, all throughout the mining process, they were proud of this stone, and they should be, because it was that bright blue, only really from their native land. But that was what was gifted to presidents and kings and queens and czars and heads of state all over, because it was just that kind of that proud symbolism of what their country was so well known for. And yes, it's a bright, amazing stone as well. If you're a gem collector, it is really, I think you can put everything aside for rarity that we're talking about. And as good as that is to know, you have a really important, vibrant stone that looks great, that if it had no rarity at all, I think we'd still love it. Let's show it on the neckline as well, then we'll give you the measurement. But it's really just, again, the brightest blue. I mean, look at how it stands up against, you know, other blues and other vibrant purples, and you see how that's even brighter. And that is a really important look to get in a zircon. And so nice to have an accessory when we normally bring the rings. It's nice to have something other than a ring for you, and this is it. So let's go back to the hand, then I'll give it a quick measurement, then we'll get you a blowout price. There is only one, that's why we're showing it so early, and it's going to be better than that $29.99, yet another $3,000 piece that will not be. It's just at an inch here, top to bottom. We'll go back up close so you can see the amazing color. Double refraction makes it so important, and yes, it is going to be less than, less than even. Watch this, $2,000 is great. $19.99, great. It's a 5 carat plus. We're going to make it even better than even $1,500. We'll make it $14.99 right here and now. That's it, only one. And our blue zircon lovers, they're out there. We have loved the rings of late. It's like, again, one of the most, there's like a cyclical wave we see sometimes with requests where stones become really ultra hot for certain periods of time, and this is one of them. So $14.99 only. First caller, good luck. That's a beautiful piece. I love it in the white gold with those white diamonds beside it, but you can take whatever you want. Even rose gold or yellow gold would be just fine. So that's our one only at $14.99. And then we've got some rare types of earrings here. We do have that big white diamond. It's a huge markdown on a VS certified GIA white diamond. It's over a carat. Don't see that very often. We've got a pink diamond, quarter carat. It's actually one of our strongest colors here. And it has over 15 different markdowns. Do you think today could be the lucky day that we get it at home after 15 separate markdowns on one of our best pink diamonds that are certified? Let's show it to you now. So this is a quarter carat, exactly. And it's funny, I've got all these pink diamonds here. They're right here in front of me. Out of all of them, this is by far, I'm hesitant to even put the other ones up because it'll make the other ones look not so great. This is by far the most saturated pink diamond I have. It's far more saturated than its $37,000 109 counterpart. It is really impressive the way even the pink diamond halo initially around it, that is also, sometimes those accent stones that are smaller tend to be a little lighter. Those accent stones are matching the color. They're very saturated as well. It's item number 6230. I have to implore you to get on the phone lines if you want anything a quarter carat or above. If certificates are important, we got one of those too. This is a big size in pink diamond, so it's important to have that stone sent off to the experts at GIA. They've written it up for you because it's so sizable. They're going to give you all the details of your pink diamond so you know exactly what you're getting, but this is super important. And 25 points, not where it stops. You get another 25 points in the halo. Like I was saying, that's not an accent. There's some bigger stones around that halo. And you also have 62 points in the white diamonds as well. So rose gold and white gold, it is going to be as is. So it's got to stay that way, finished on the inside, and yet all this certified material, this is a strong color. And the other ones don't quite compare. I've got a whole batch of 37 point, 30 point, and also a 51 point that are here that are certified as well. They may be a little larger, but they're a lot lighter in color. So if color is your priority, and it should be, color is always the number one. I know there's a lot of different things to evaluate when we talk about collectible gems, but color is the most important. It's important on colored stones. It's important on colored diamonds. So that's your number one priority. Usually a really educated collector, they're going to choose a higher saturation in a stone as opposed to a larger size all day, because it's tougher to actually get the really good color than it is a bigger size. And we see that all day, because when we see the bigger sizes, like what I hold here, and I've looked at all of these up close and far away, and they're quite a bit lighter. So I would say if that is your priority and you want that amazing saturated color, this is the way to go, and you still get a cert, which I'll show you now. So take a look at it, and then we'll get you the cert here, which is going to be showing you that it is a, well, it's a cushion cut, as you already know. It's going to be a basically 3 by 3.7, and then it's 25 points, faint pink, which is funny because, again, saturated level like we don't have in any other. SI2. Not that in a quarter carat you're going to see any inclusions, but can I just say that's one of the most conservative SI2 ratings I've seen, because when we actually look at the actual characteristics that are supposed to be mapped out, there's not a lot happening here. And what is happening would be an inclusion over here underneath the crown faceting, and this is the back, so something you're not going to ever see right there. And look at the middle. Sometimes it's not about how many inclusions, it's about where they're placed. And how did the lapidary choose to facet the stone to maybe mask the inclusions that are as few as there are? Still, you're not going to see them. That's what you're seeing here. So this is why I would say SI2, but with an asterisk, because look at how clean that stone is going to face up. That's the front of the stone on the left side. Look how clean that is. So that's important, okay? No fluorescence, GIA inscribed stone, so that means the cert number is inscribed on your stone. We can go back to the wheel and take a look at the ring, and you know what? Anybody who wants it, it's our biggest markdown. Like I said, 15 markdowns to get here, and so our quarter carat does not have to be, well, look at this. Started at $99.99. It's good to know. Maybe you get the pink diamond hoops to go with it, and you're set for life on pink diamonds overall. You can shop in a 10-minute span and get your hoops and get your fabulous ring and never look back, and have one of the most divine pink diamond collections the world could offer you. All here in one brief couple of moments, and it's not even half this price at $49.99. This is what it looks like from the inside. Here's what it looks like on. It is a stunning, again, saturation. If that's your priority, this is the stone you need to have. And it's a quarter carat. The fact it's a 25 as opposed to even 24 points, that's important. It's not going to be even. 49, 39, or this is the obvious discount. It's not even $2,999 for this ring. I have to implore you to dial in. This is just the moment where we're saying, finally, it's got to go. It's got to. It's been more money because of the great color, because of the important diamonds around it, because of all that you're getting here made up in that 14 karat gold. Two-tone, not even $29.99. This is just the way you get the most affordability for the size plus the color, and it's $2,888. It is our final markdown and low. So you get the cert, and sometimes we'll see stones that are far greater in price that don't even have a cert. We've seen those. This one does. Usually that costs and amounts to a lot more money. But hey, we're just blowing it out right now, giving you the value of a lifetime on a quarter carat stone. That is a sizable pink diamond. So one only, $28.88. We'll give that 30 seconds as well. Then it's moving on time. Yes. Okay, fawn earrings are gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We still have that opal pendant, one of our diamond rings, and the purple sapphire from the start of the show. And so $28.88, that's the way to get the pink diamond. So a lot of pieces going after the fact here. Call us on those favorites that you have, and then we'll help you out. So here we go, $28.88. Okay. Big white diamond is here as well. Have a really couple of special blue wing block D emerald cuts. We've got the 22 I keep mentioning that was requested, but we also have a big stone that's about 15 carats in an emerald cut as well. So lots to get to. How about a diamond ring, rose gold, last call. Then we're going to do a crescent moon pendant / necklace. It's the whole thing. This is a diamond ring in rose gold. I know that our wheel had all white gold diamond rings. Here's a good one for you, because this one actually is going to be a rose gold white diamond combination. It does have to stay that way. So you've got a really special look here, and this is going to be $74.24, and it's a really good stack of baguettes together on each side. Kind of looks, when you see it on the hand, like two emerald cuts together. That's really the intention here. Surrounded by the round brilliance, and we have just one. Again, there's a lot of clearance blowouts here today because last weekend before Tucson and the big Tucson show, which we haven't even been to now in like 3 years. So it's really an exciting time for a lot of the gem industry because there's going to be a lot. It's going to be like, you know, the show is going to be bigger and better than ever. It's like the triumphant return for a lot of people. So we're really excited about it. But it also means move out some of this, you know, inventory that exists so we can really truly make room for so much new that's coming in, kind of like the start of our year. January 1st is usually the start of the year for most, right? This is really right, you know, after Tucson is really kind of the start of our jewelry year where things really rev up for new designs and everyone kind of gets back back to some normalcy, and holidays are kind of behind us, and we can really focus on, again, bringing you the what's new and what's hot, and still continue to bring you the big values we do. If you like 25 points in baguette, 39 points in round brilliance, here it is. Got to stay in the rose gold, though. Is really well finished on the inside, and then here's what it looks like on. It's still a bypass, but it's a larger bypass style. But if you shy away sometimes because you think a bypass is too wide of a ring, look at how beautiful this is on. So you've got one band throughout the back. And we're really busy on the phone lines. I have a feeling this one's going to fly. Again, we have rose gold lovers who are dedicated to rose gold. You don't see a lot of white diamonds, though, in the rose gold setting. We're so proud to have this one for you. It is going to be our lowest price ever, like you'll see throughout the day. I can guarantee you that. Everything you see on the air, lowest price ever. This one is only $777. It's a lot of ring for under $800, and we are well under that. So come on in. Rose gold, we'll size it for you. And look at how, again, doesn't just those triple baguettes that are on each section there, they look like you're wearing two big emerald cuts. And then that's surrounded by halos of rounds, and then the diamonds will continue down the band on the sides. So $777 only. Last call on this one. Rose gold, any size you need, and that'll be gone. So really quick value there. The big white diamond is here with the certificate. Again, 1 carat. We don't see a lot of 1 carat white diamonds. They're never on sale. They're never discounted, so we're so proud to bring you one today. It's just been here a little while, so we're going to make sure that goes. 1 carat diamonds are very pricey because they're in demand the world over. Yeah. Which one? Oh, good, the pink diamond. Congratulations. All right, so the pink diamond just sold, and thank you so much on that 1/4 carat, and now here we go. So again, lots of things happening after the fact. We want to keep moving so we can show you that much more jewelry. And how about this crescent moon? We have had the most beautiful crescent moons in the sky the last couple of days. Been admiring them on my way home every night. Just like, oh, look how beautiful. It's been low, and they've been really just, you know, bright. And this is really taking us, you know what we'll do too? We have a leaf design. Which do we want to see? The leaf? Okay, we'll see the leaf. We'll see celestial later. We'll see the leaf design. Let's take a look at 9126, and then we'll see who's got this one. That should fly. Now, this is an entire necklace, so we're going to go a lot of nature-inspired pieces here today, but we haven't seen a leaf design in a while, and it's almost like a palm leaf, so really beautiful. Feels a little bit tropical. You know, there's the leaves that look like, you know, the ones that fall, you know, very autumnal. You think of walking the sidewalks on a brick sidewalk on the East Coast, and you think about those kind of leaves and maple leaves. And this is a little more tropical feeling. It's got that kind of vibe. It's 13 points in diamonds, and it comes with this yellow gold chain. The chain itself, how about some adjustability? A little charm, a lobster claw clasp, 16, 17, 18 inches. Then we'll show it up close. I love that the body of the leaf is actually the mirror finishing with that texture. And then you've got just the very outside that is rimmed in those diamonds. And then here it is up close. And I'll move this one aside. That one's here if you want it, but things are moving after the fact, so call us early. Bail. So obviously, if you want to take this chain off and use it for other things, you may. But that is our 13-point diamond design. We've got one only, and it comes with a chain, and we'll make it a deal. It's $599 only. Stays in the yellow gold, though, so it's just as is. This is the back of the leaf design, so you can see how solid that is. And then I bet you that little star, starburst kind of hallmark, it's probably the same thing that's on the end cap here, too. There's that little end cap you have, which is going to be that designer tag, so you've got that look as well. So if you do wear a little bit shorter adjustable length there, it's going to have that little bit of drape and drop from that little end cap. So it's like a charm. It's like a charm for the back of your clasp, which is really nice. So that's going to be $599, one only there in the yellow gold. And then we have just moments till our top of the hour, and you know what that means. Big top of the hours for the next 2 hours. We've got so many exciting pieces that we're going to highlight. Requests are welcome. Haven't had any yet. We'd love to help you out with any requests you might have. And then we're going to see a lot of brand new, including probably my favorite round tanzanite we've had in some time. Aqua's here. Turquoise is here. The pink diasporas out of the Afghan region. We've got one. It's our big one. So we'll see all of that and more. 2271 tanzanites out here too. So if you've been asking for that one, give us a call. We'll make that a special deal for you. And let's keep on moving. The leaf is $599 with chain. So that is for one caller. And then I'm just going to show this because we've been talking about it, and you probably are just like, show me the diamond. Did she really say there's a discount on a 1 carat plus diamond? Indeed, I did. To the point that we've had 1 carat diamonds throughout, just kind of sprinkled throughout our history here. There aren't a lot of them. No, not a lot. But we've got this one here, and it's the biggest markdown we've ever seen on a 1 carat plus white diamond. I was so stunned when I saw this price tag today. The first thing I did, there was no mention of the clarity grading on the information. So I thought, I've seen this ring, I know this ring, but it must be maybe it's not that great of a clarity, because you would never see a 1 carat plus marked down in this way. We have item number 7484. I looked at the cert. It's a VS stone. Looked at the color. It's an H color. H is on that, upper echelon of a near colorless stone, which in a very large 1 carat plus, in this case it's a 101 diamond, that's unusual. So these are the kind of diamonds, and we did the whole ring in 18 karat gold. It's with the double halo. Could be an engagement style, could be really could be an upgrade, could be a right-hand ring, just anybody who loves white diamonds. But here's the thing. You could be watching shows here for the last 7 years. You can remember, because they're so scarce and so few and far between, you probably remember the white diamonds we've had, specifically what they were, what the size was, what the design was, and you probably remember exactly what they went for. I've never, ever had a 1 carat, GIA certified no less. Even if it wasn't certified, this would be really tough to do. We're going to bring you a markdown on a huge diamond. Somebody's probably just going to take it for the center stone alone, but you also get a carat 05 in the double halo and the round brilliance. So all of that's happening, finished on the inside, 18 karat gold. There's like nothing else we could do to it to upgrade it. It's everything. We've got the cert, not just any cert, GIA. I'm going to tell you again. Spread the word, tell everybody you know, especially those, folks out there that are shopping, diamonds for engagement rings, or, wedding sets or anniversary upgrades or whatever it is. If you are going to get a certified diamond, you really need it to be a GIA cert. The other certs out there, fine for color, but when it comes to diamonds, GIA is the authority. They're the ones that actually have, they're the originators of the clarity and the color scales. So they are the most strict when it comes to their standards of grading, because there are other diamond certs out there, and you might think, oh, a cert is a cert is a cert. And that's where it gets confusing. It's a confusing diamond world out there. And you could spend years educating yourself just to buy one diamond. The truth is, who has that kind of time? So you need to know who you're shopping with, know your source, trust and understand the reputation of that source or of that seller. And really, when you've got a GIA cert, that's what backs it up. So even if you're going, well, do I go to a wholesaler or a store? When you have the cert, that is exactly everything you need to know about your diamond. So as long as it has a GIA cert, you can really rely on what their gradings are, because everyone else is really lenient out there. Because it is. Think about how subjective it is, right? You are relying on the subjective nature of that particular appraiser's knowledge, their education, their background. So, sometimes if it's not GIA affiliated, it's going to be a little more lenient. So they might call a stone VS when it's not a VS. GIA doesn't do that. They have the most strict standards. So that is why their word is basically the gospel. That's it. They're the authority. So we're going to show you the cert because it is a VS stone. And when you see this price tag, you're going to go, there's no way. There's no way. How is this happening? That's what I thought. That's what I'm saying. So let's take a look at it. This is the white diamond ring. It's the only big 1 carat we have. It's going to be a value. And I know we're right past the top of the hour, so a perfect way to really welcome you into hour number 2 on a Saturday. But this is the GIA cert. So we can see what exactly I'm talking about and what's so important. Well, the cushion modified brilliant, 5 by 6.3. It's a 101, H color. We'll show you where this maps out. VS2, excellent polish, very good symmetry. Fluorescence, it's got a fluorescence that will only matter if you're under blue light. If you're under solid, nothing but UV light, the stone will have a blue tint to it. What does blue tint mean? It means it has boron. About a third of the diamonds in the world ever mined have boron. And when it does, it fluoresces. Simple as that. Just means the presence of boron. B-O-R-O-N. When you've got boron, it'll fluoresce under UV light. There's a diagram, front and back. Where does VS2 stand? Well, again, right over here. Anything that you get in, even in a 1 carat, I would say SI, you're pretty good as long as it's not a visible inclusion right in the middle or a big carbon spot. VS is exceptional. So we've got VS2 and then H color, look at that. They've got it at the upper echelon. So D, E, and F are colorless. G, H, I, J are near colorless. We're at the upper range of the near colorless range. Obviously, looking at it is even more important because we look at it against a white background in white gold with white diamonds around it. If there was yellow or brown to the stone, you would see it. And this value is gigantic. It's just that simple. It's about value. And one of our best ever in the history of this shopping network. It's the best. Started at $19,999. Not going to be anybody thinking about it so far? It's not going to be $19,000. Come on in. One only, white gold only. How many people have missed out on diamonds already today? A lot of them. Look at the inside. Perfect finishing. That is an ample under gallery you have. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And then get ready because it's going to be flying. There will be more than one caller on this one, no doubt, because it's just, we understand diamond values. Diamond values are probably, you know, as scarce as a good value is or a good deal is. You know what? People understand them, though. When you see them, you know it, because there's enough diamonds out there where you know where they usually sit. You know where they usually are priced. It's not like a Paraíba where who has one? How can you ever know what a Paraíba is priced at if they're not out there? It's tougher. With diamonds, they're out there. So just make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Let's try it on the hand again. It's not going to be $19,999. It's not half of that at 10. It's not even half of that. What? We're doing it for $4,999. Lowest price ever on a diamond. Just that simple. On a 1 carat 01 VS2 white diamond. Unheard of value here at $49.99. Just that one. You get the cert, the full cert. It even has that little insert. So this is that little insert. It's basically kind of like a Cliff's Notes version of what's in the cert that's trifold. It's just it's one kind of elongated cert here. So you've got that cert, kind of a cert within a cert here. That cert comes with it. $49.99, one caller only, and that's for 206 in diamond weight in total. I mean, don't mean to ignore the carat 05 and those big, big diamonds that are in the double halo, but that 101, screaming deal right there at 101 for a $49.99 price tag. If you have it, let me know. We've got a couple people on your heels here, so only one ring. That'll be that. So huge value there, and happy Saturday. Welcome to the show. We're glad you're with us today. A couple of pieces still left from our first hour. If you want to ask about any of those that you've seen, feel free to do so. We had that big blue zircon, the bypass in the rose gold. We've got wheels coming up. We got a big top of the hour for you as well as we get ready to continue on with 2 fabulous hours of jewelry. Let me know if you have requests too. We'd love to get those in. And let's see who's got the 1 carat 01. An 18 karat gold, no less. What more could we need? What more could we want? It's just a huge, huge value. So coming up, we've got big top of the hour. Are we ready? Yes, Jess. Thank you so much. This one is sold. Congratulations. And now it is top of the hour time. Top of the hour, Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Glad you're with us today. TVON, Lauren Blair, glad you're here. We've got requests are welcome. Anything you want to see, let me know. We're going to see a really big yellow diamond coming up in about a half an hour. So really not too far away. We're going to see one of our 1.5 carats. It's actually a carat 51. Yellow diamond, oval, VS, in a bridge. It is very, very nice. So we have that one coming up. Big tanzanite is here. And anything else, guys, anything else we can find for you, bring out from a vault, show you. Just a couple of reminders again, Gary, if you're out there, we've got a pink diamond selection for you, although the quarter carat's already gone. But we do have some other larger certified pink diamonds. Also, anybody who was asking about the 2271 tanzanite, that's still here. It's that big emerald cut. Largest we have in a ring is that one. So that's really, it's marked down to a really nice price. And speaking of tanzanite, thought we'd start our hour here with a fabulous round. About to show you the best, simply as good as they get in a round. This is Blue Wing Block D. I had the final Museum Reserve Trillion cut the other day. Now we're going to bring out the Museum Reserve round. Take a look at this. Yep, in a bridge. Yep, it's all fabulous. And it looks so good. So much red. Vibrant, vibrant neon purples and blues and reds. The kicker is the red. It really is the signature and the hallmark of a Blue Wing Block D, and you are really seeing it. This is one of those cuts, too, that's like a Portuguese, but to the nth degree, like really, really strong. Portuguese cutting is usually where you can actually still make out every single facet. This is like doubled up. It's like a brilliant Portuguese cut, right? Brilliant rounds are different than Portuguese cut. That's why we separate them. But it's almost like you're getting the end result of a brilliant cut, but it's still that Portuguese cut round. Signature cutting for a round stone. This is a big one too. 9531 is the number we're talking about. Brand new here today. It's a 456. It's an amazing center stone to get. It's a very large stone. 456, great. Then we build beneath it, beside it, this really impressive heavyweight bridge. It's not just 1 carat. Sometimes we top out around 1 carat, 105. This is not 1 carat in diamonds. Far beyond that, way bigger diamond weight, So much so, I mean, it is museum reserve, so we wanted to dress it up a bit, give it the best of the best with it. We've got a carat 67 of VS diamonds around it, under it, around it, beside it, everywhere you could put diamonds. And this is what it looks like from the profile. That's why we call it a bridge, 2 rows running underneath. 2 rows that are elevated that meet up with the halo. The halo has big diamonds as well. The stone could not be more magnificent. It's almost like magnetic. I'm drawn to it. How do you wear that and not have people just stop and stare at your hand? I don't know. This is really a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tanzanite. And that is why it was set aside 4 years ago as a museum reserve, intended to go out to the museum. And I know we have only had a couple left because we've been bringing out basically everything. So there's not much left when we talk about this really upper quality, that top tier, top level we've ever brought. Yes. Who got the white diamond, by the way, Jess? Hi, Dolores. Thank you. And Jalen, are you getting another white diamond, or do you need to see? Okay, so we've got another. We'll get requests as we get them in. But I will tell you right now, if you'd like this one, we're going to help you out a little bit because it is Saturday, and I think we've got, I don't know, ever since we lost our Fridays, we seem to be a little, I think a lot of people have forgotten about Saturdays. And we need to make sure that you know this is what's going on, this is what's happening, we're going to bring you a big value. I got a $99.99 price tag on it. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to make sure that this museum reserve gets a home, and you know there's not a better blue wing out there. So if you have been waiting on a blue wing, if you don't have one yet, or you're just now deciding, I would like a round, because the rounds are so bright and magnificent, and they do something that other cuts don't do. There's really only 2 that'll do this. The trillions and the rounds are the only 2 that are going to give you kind of a dance and a brilliance and a fiery property. Like, we can see blue wing with great neons to it, but usually it's going to be a little more subdued and a little bit more subtle, and it's going to be great color, but it doesn't really dance. The rounds and the trillions, which is why I point out that these are our last. I did that the other day when we had our last trillion. We had a museum reserve trillion. It was incredible. But I wanted you to know that that was the end of the road for the trillions, right? There were never a lot of trillions anyway, so there weren't a lot of them set aside. Here's the last of the rounds, which we are ready to now get a home, and it's not going to be $9,999. Take your chance here, because this is not something we see going forward. It's a really, really magnificent stone. It's not even going to be $99.99. How about this for a much better value? And as a matter of fact, before we actually take it to $79.99, I got a better idea. Let's try it on, and then let's put it on the good old-fashioned auction block. Let's find out who's out there, because we need to make sure that the most magnificent, bright, bold, red, flashes galore in the tanzanite is getting a great home. And if we can save you beyond just $7,999, let's do it. Let's make it happen for you. This big 456, look at the reds coming through. Look at that. From this distance away, sure, we see the blues, sure, we see the neon purples and those bright, vivid violet tones, but reds are here as well. And let's not forget a carat 67. This is a well-made, heavy ring. In the bridge, you never lose your gold weight. This is like the gold of 3 separate rings, but all wrapped into one. And you don't have to spend $7,000. We're not going to open it there. We want to make sure everybody has a chance at these stones. I know usually when you walk into a museum, nothing's for sale. So there's that. We might want to own it, but that's not going to happen. And then when you walk into an auction house, well, the price tags become, and even auction houses, as highfalutin as they may be, they don't have blue wing black D either. So that can be intimidating because you got a bigger price tag, you're bidding against your peers, and it gets really dicey really fast. If we're going to bring you and be dedicated to value as we are every single day, we're going to make this really interesting, and I don't want anything to hold you back, not even the price tag, because usually the price tag gets in the way of what we want in fine jewelry all the time. We're not going to let that stop us here. This is the most unbelievable value. It is not even going to be $7,000 to get it started, $6,000, $5,000, $4,000, and it is a huge stone. But again, what makes this so important is the exact precise color that this gem is giving you that other blue wings even do not. And that's important. You are not spending $4,000. We have no open yet. We have nobody on the phone lines. So instead, and I think with a carat 67 in diamonds, you probably know that this is a up and over a $6,200 mounting on its own. You get all those red flashes, yet isn't that amazing that as you see it move side to side, you can still see some of that diamond weight throughout. You can still see, like right here, look at through the center of the stone. You can still see some of that diamond brilliance that's running underneath. We're not going to ask for $4,000 or $3,500. I'm going to start this one at $3,000. One of the heavier mountings we do in diamonds is right here, and we'll start at $3,000 only, and we'll go up in a $25 increment. How about that? So you get the chance to own a really, really important Blue Wing Block D, get that outstanding, could not be better color, in a cut that should be, there's always a premium on rounds. Let me rephrase that. Not today, there's not. There's no premium on that one. There should be. There's usually a 60 to 70% premium on a round. You could have the same exact, I could have a 4 carat 56 oval, it would be 60% less. Then a 4 carat 56 round should be 60 some percent more. It just is a real dazzler. You will love it, but it's $3,000 to get it started on a carat 67 diamond mounting. That itself is really good. We're still waiting for an open. Let's take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds and then we're on our way. If we've got an open, great, we'll sell it. If we don't, we move on. It's just that simple. Yes. Any questions, requests? Yeah. Sure, her white diamond ring? Sure. Dolores wants to see the white diamond ring again. You got it. Dolores will show it again. Was she a first-time shopper or has she shopped here before? She's shopped before. All right, so we'll try it on the hand, then we can show it up close. I'm not sure which perspective she wants to see, but here it is. This one is spoken for, but one look at it here on the hand for Dolores. Thank you again so much for shopping this diamond ring, one of our best, and way to go to beat out a lot of other people on that one because she got in just in time. So first caller, and she got it, and well done there. Congrats again. So I'll show it up close as well, and we're still waiting for an open at $3,000 on our 4 carat 60 or 56 rather. Take a look at this. There it is, Dolores. That's the ring. One more time for you. So a beautiful, beautiful carat 01. Can't believe what we did on that price tag. But the blue wing comes back. Since we have no open at $3,000, we still have about 30 seconds to wait it out. What if I just say stop the clock and we do something different? Because the fact that there's nobody even on the phone lines yet with 25 seconds left at $3,000 on a ring like that means that I might have an issue with this piece getting out at $3,000. And that's unacceptable when you talk about that quality. Reds that are coming through, not just through the center core of the stone, but all the way through the very outsides. It's like every single facet is able to produce a red color and a red flash. And that's what's so important about this stone. But here's what we're going to do instead of $3,000. We're going to take it even lower because I got to get it at home. And sometimes we could look at an auction and go, oh, there's no open. Maybe nobody likes it. I don't know on this one if that's really possible. I know we may not have a ton of viewers right now, but you know what? I don't know if it's because nobody likes it. I think that would be a very difficult stone to look at and not have some kind of just a fascination with or some kind of just intrigue surrounding. And I know some of you have blue wings already. I get that. We are at the tail end of them, so I'm hoping everybody has a blue wing. Who needs one? But there are new viewers every day. There's a lot of people who they're not just settling for one, they're getting a collection going. They're getting multiple cuts or multiple designs or multiple styles. And whatever speaks to you, the idea is for us to make it affordable enough to where you can absolutely come on in, even if it's your second, your third, your fourth. So if that's the issue and we just need to make it an even better value, so be it. I will do that. We're not even going to start at $3,000. We've got a couple of people verifying right now, so maybe I should have just waited a little longer. But you know what? It's always the goal to get a lot of people in, at least for the opportunity. So how about instead of 3 or 29 or 28 or 2,700, we're going even lower than that. The stone is still that magnificent 456. The diamond weight is still a huge 1 carat 67. We're not going to start at $2,700 or $2,600 either. It's time to dial. If you haven't already, and I only see one person on the phone line so far. Okay, so nobody yet has dialed in with an open. So let's go even lower than $2,600 on the premium round, huge diamond weight, heavy gold mounting, and we're not starting at $2,600 either. Okay. We've got a moment here. We're going to give it 60 seconds to get it started, and you don't have to even bid $2,600 at this point. We're going to go $2,500. The increment will still be $25, $2,500, $25 increment, and it's go time. Okay, $99.99 is all this says on this bag. And we are at, what, 75% off of what I should rightfully get today. I should get 10,000, that's 75% off, right? Shopping math. Love the shopping math, especially when it's 75% off. And no, we didn't downgrade the stone. No, the diamond weight didn't disappear. No, I'm not taking the stone out and sending you a loose stone in a box. You're getting the carat 67 diamonds. You're getting this heavy, heavy gold. Even if you've had other bridge mountings here, you know, the carat 05 that's really common, the 67, this is so much heavier. What's going to support? And you got more diamonds. You have to have something supporting that. There has to be a foundation supporting more diamond weight. So when you have more diamonds in the bridge, you better believe it, it's got more gold. Do we have an open? Nobody yet. All right, so let's give it a final 60 seconds, Tony. We'll see if we've got the open. It's 20, now it just changed. It's $2,500 to get that one started. We should absolutely get this going at 25. We're not leaving it here. It's brand new today. Let's take a look at it. 60 seconds to get it started. Let me try it on again for you, and then we'll see if we've got the open. Make sure we verify 100% operators if we can, so that we don't have to redo any auctions. I don't want to be redoing auctions today. One time is probably going to be enough. And then we can move on to other things. But look how beautiful this is. Look at that saturation and those reds coming through. And there it is, that side profile. You see just a little glint of the diamonds through, even with all, it's like the red flash and the brilliance come together. It's like the brilliance of the diamonds just makes the stone even look even more brilliant. There it is on the hand. 28 seconds to see if we've got the open. Let's see if we've got it. That is a specialty stone right there. And there's something just all-encompassing, all kind of just, for being a heavy gold weight and diamond weight, there's something really structured and comfortable about the bridge when you have that extra gold weight, and it feels so good on the hand. And, you know, for those of you that if you ever shy away from a bridge because you think it might be a little too much for you, it really is just situating that stone just perfectly and comfortably. It feels so good on. I mean, it really does. You feel the weight. I mean, it's a hefty ring, but it's got so much of that. It's a good feel. It's a really good, I mean, we like to feel the weight of our jewelry. I think so many times now, especially these days in the last several years, it's like, it's just, it's such a disappointment sometimes when a piece can look good and then you put it on and you're like, oh, where's the weight, you know? Where's that feel? Where's the heft anymore? Where's the, and we get why people have gone away from it. Gold and metals, and I don't care if it's sterling or platinum or gold, it's all skyrocketed. So I get why people are trying to, you know, chisel it out, hollow it out, and, you know, find ways around, you know, bringing it down in the metal weight. And metals are important. There was a time when we didn't have to think about the metals. We just thought about diamonds and the stones, and that was it. That was good enough. But now, metal weights really drive. It's a driving force behind the cost of any piece of jewelry. So we do have the open right at 25. Is that what I'm seeing? We officially have $2,500. Let's see. That round is just stunning. And I cannot say it enough for anybody who's newer with us. If you haven't yet seen a lot of the Blue Wing Block D that is only here, the response to these Blue Wing Block Ds, overwhelmingly so. I hear it every day. I interact with you guys every day. Literally dozens and dozens and dozens of customer emails and messages a day. And so many of them, a vast majority, are centered around Blue Wing Block Ds from people who have one already, who experienced it, who just cannot get over it. Especially when you may have already tried a tanzanite from somewhere else from years ago, and you look at the two side by side and you can't even believe it's the same variety of stone. You can't even believe it, because there's such an elevated look to this Blue Wing Block D. It's unlike any other tanzanite. I know it's only one mine. Yes, there is only one mine. It all came out of the ground at the Marilani Hills there, the one and only tanzanite mine. Blue zoisite. But this is a really important piece. We're at we have 25, right? So we have $2,500. We have 25. And is that it now? Okay. So it sounds like we may be, well, the good news is this. We've got good news and bad news. Well, it's all good news. For you guys, it's all good. There's some good news, and that is that we have the open. The bad news from our perspective is we're losing some money on the ring. That's okay. Yeah, gotta just, you know, gotta cope with that. Gonna have to accept that. I mean, we're like losing money. Like, not just, oh, that's supposed to be $10,000 and, you know, now it's 25. Like, we're going backwards. Now, we could get another bid, 2 bids, 3 bids, 5 bids. We're still going to lose money because I'm only doing a teeny tiny little increment. So I don't want you to have to wait or think, oh, the open, you know what, I'll just bow out. Don't let $25 stand between you and this ring, especially when it's museum reserve and we have a last call coming up. I'm going to give it 2 minutes and then we sell it and it's gone. All you have to do is dial in. Whatever you do, new shoppers that haven't shopped in maybe a little bit, maybe it's been a while, and now you're realizing the window is closing on Blue Wing Block D. If we're bringing out the museum reserve material, there can't be a lot of it left. That's why we're bringing it out. So now we have a $2,500 bid. We're looking for a $25 increment. We are 2 minutes away from selling it, whether it's to this bidder here at 25 or to somebody else who at this point could come in and you could virtually be putting yourself potentially in the lead at 25-25. Very little to spend on a $10,000 TVON ring. That is not retail, that is not wholesale, that is not what some other network's doing. That's what we should do. And now you've got an opportunity to own it for $25. $25 is the next minimum bid. So here we go. Power bids are welcome. We would love to have a power bid. Probably whatever power bid you would give, though, we would still be under our own cost. So this is a really huge time in a moment here to dial in. It's going to be our last call, 2 minutes on the clock. And then, guys, we know that there's a delay. This is why 2 minutes. It sounds like a long time, but that's to try and compensate for the delay in the broadcast and on the phone lines. So all you have to do is just rush. Like run to your phone right now, wherever it is. And just, I'd like to say take a chance, but is it a chance? This is TVON. Are you taking a chance? I mean, you do have a money-back guarantee. So if this isn't everything I say it is and more, you can send it on back, get your money back. That's not a problem. But this is when you have to take advantage, because if you call after the clock, it's already going to be gone to somebody else. So don't wait. 2 minutes. Are we ready? I hope everybody's ready to dial. That's the number right there. Even if you've never shopped here before, never registered, that's okay too. Go ahead, get on in. Don't miss out on this major 456, 167 in VS Diamonds. Any gold, did I mention that? It's any gold you want, any size you need, and we even get it to you for free. And that shipping is not inexpensive. Let me tell you that. It is not inexpensive. We pay for it. So take a last look, 2 minutes, and we'll sell it. Last call on this one. Oh, my goodness. What in the world am I don't know what we're seeing today. Whew, that's good. 25. Let's see it on the hand one more time. Oh, sometimes you just, I mean, it's like Virginia and I were talking about before the show about, you know, she was talking about buying something for someone special here, and I'm going, you know, I'm thinking about pieces I've purchased from, you know, my own network here, and it's like, I don't get these prices. I do not get these prices. You guys do. It's incredible. The kind of prices you get on the air that truly our own people, our own employees, we can't shop like this. I can't shop. I'm the host. I can't shop jewelry like this. You guys have the moment, and I get it. It's me. It's the auction. It's just my decision to put it on the auction block. I should be a little bit more, probably just a little bit more strict on how I start these auctions. But hey, the value's there. And at least it opens up the opportunity to try these really beautiful, ultimate quality, exclusive stones. I mean, this is just nowhere else. So I know you can spend, you will spend more on any other tanzanite anywhere else. I mean, right? You can have the lightest quality, the lightest color out there. And look at how this is done and made and lifted up. There's 4 rows on each side of this ring. That's the bridge. 4 rows on either side. This huge halo around it fits like a dream. You don't need to size up. Get your true regular size for wherever you want to wear it on the hand. We have 30 seconds left, and we're looking for 25-25. And this is your last call to get in. Once it's gone, it's gone. We're ready to say goodbye to it. I mean, I'm going to have to. As much as I don't want to, I'd like to just, you know, call a redo here. Rewind the tape, Tony. Let's just redo it. Oh, there's no such thing in a live show. Can't even imagine. I've only done live TV my entire life. I've been doing live TV since I was 16 years old in high school, when that was a new thing, right? It was a new thing to have like TVs in the classroom and be able to do like a little, you know, little daily newscast. I don't even know what I'd do with another chance. And good thing I don't have another chance. This is happening right now live. What would I do with a prompter? What would I do with a second take? I don't know. Tony, actually, you do know, because when I've done promos, it's like if I try to just do a promo where something's like, you know, in my head and I've got like a certain time and I just got to say something, I can't even do it. It's like, just let me go up there and do it live one time. That'll be the only way to do this. Yeah. How much? Do we have 25-25? 25-50? Tell me something good. Tell me something, because we have a last call. Oh, the clock's out, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, then. I got to move along, don't I? I do. That is just so pretty, though. There's something about the round. It gets me excited. I like the rounds. I say get a round. Best thing I can suggest to you. Get a round in the blue wing. I don't even know if you've experienced the full true beauty of blue wing until you have a round. Okay, so we at 25, 25, 25, 50, anybody? Yes, no, yes, no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. It's out of here. Well done. Thank you so much. And here we go. Shall I show you a Paraíba really quickly? How about a quick Paraíba deal? Ooh. And a Paraíba that's going to be affordable, really, really affordable. Very excited about this. I think we're all ready for something special here. Now, it's a one only. It's item number 9530. And yes? The Tanzanite? Oh, come on. One more time on the hand. Okay, it's already gone, I think. But, you know, yeah, it's already gone. But here it is on the hand one more time. There's that Tanzanite on the hand. Congratulations again. I don't know, it always to me looks like this particular bridge always looks like you stacked ring guards around it too. It looks like you already put on like 3 rings at one time. I love it. Anyway, here's our beautiful Paraíba. It's a 36 pointer. And it has 65 points in diamonds to go with it. Double halo pave on the sides. Classic kind of mounting there and styling. And we have one again. So here we go. It's 36 points in the Paraíba. But you know, it's Paraíba, so it's still important. It's always important. Always, every single time, that's an important piece. And yes, you got clarity. You got the ideal color. Blues and greens together, neon material, copper and manganese is what makes that tourmaline that color. We love it. 65 points in diamonds. We only have the one though, so guess what it's going to do? We got to bring it down in price. Way down. Way, way down. And we're going to do that. And if you want to change in the gold color, we'll do that as well. No problem there. We can do it. That's how it's finished on the inside. And here's what it looks like on. Boy, I don't know. When you see this on, also evaluate, do you think it looks like a 36 pointer? Because to me, it looks bigger. And look at it. The glow, the beauty, the brilliance. I mean, you don't need to have a huge stone in Paraíba for it to make an impact. This stone always creates a look, right? It always is going to be a wow piece and noticeable and bright and neon. I mean, as long as you get the color and clarity working out, and you do here, that's what's important, because this stone doesn't need to be a big size. It's a wow stone no matter what. This is showing it off right here. And we've got a better value than $29.99. We only have one though, so let me remind you, you can change the gold color if you want to, no problem. But it is time to get this one home in a hurry. And here we are at the halfway point of our Saturday. So not a lot of time. That's why, again, I'm encouraging you to get requests in if you have them. We have a big yellow diamond deal coming up. I can't wait for the yellow diamond. It's a carat 51. Stick around. It's only about 28 minutes away. Plus this one, $1,399 first caller. $1,399 on the Paraíba. Great way to get an affordable Paraíba. Jalen, you're good? Okay, $13.99. Next up, you want to see the big pink diaspora? Got a good one there. How about the yellow diamond? I haven't even flashed this yet, have I? I have not given you a sneak peek, but I want to now because we're just about 28 minutes away from seeing it. That would be the big yellow diamond. The last time we saw this mounting with the yellow diamond, it was a 2 carat, same mounting, 2 carat. So that tells me this carat 51 looks even bigger. And it was about $10,000. A better deal today for a carat 51. Oh, and I wanted to get to this. It's affordable. We have a really pretty fire opal here. And I know how fire opals have been very popular of late, but most of them have been in rings. So I wanted to bring out a pendant for you. It's item number 9464. So first caller in this Paraíba, let me know who's got it. $13.99. That should not be here. It's a really stunning color. And again, as brilliant and bright as Paraíba can be still. So doesn't need to be, because we know what happens when it gets to a 1 carat or a carat and a half or 2 carats. They get so pricey so fast. So let me know who's got this one. That should go Any requests at all? Last 90 minutes are already here, guys. Last chance on the show. Let's get to our fire opal. Fire opal pendant, 9464. Let's look at it together here. This is going to be very beautiful, very bright, and such a great classic style. Maybe even giftable as well. Item number 9464. The Paraíba, let me know who's got it. That one's going to be gone. Can't stay here at that value. And then we have this fire opal pear shape, which is going to start with an 80-point fire opal, another stone that looks bigger than it weighs. And that's going to be 80 points plus a 3-point diamond stack. It's a little trio trillion made of round brilliance. We love that too. And that will be, okay, we've only got a couple of these, but luckily we have a couple. So that's good news, right? Overall, you're going to choose the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. It is just as bright as a Burma ruby is. I mean, it really is. And Burma rubies, yeah, going to be a little more money. Fire opal that's looking bigger, remember, it's going to look more like a carat and a half or a carat 60 because opals tend to look double what they weigh. Being less dense as they are, you've got this open split bail. You've got, just pop your favorite chain. Just use your classic pendant chain. Put it right through the bail. You're good to go. We have white, yellow, rose, so you're going to choose, really customize it however you want. But our fire opals that we generally see, like this one, are very different from what you see anywhere else. And I know it's not a common stone by any means, but it's usually when you do see it a yellow. It's like a hazy, murky yellow, which is not always the most like, ooh, I love that color, right? It can be a little, yeah, leaves something to be desired, I think. This one, top quality, looks a little bit more like a beautiful, bright, glowing ruby. That's what this is here. We only have this couple here to go around. Let's make it easy. It's supposed to be $6.99. I just think we can make it a little bit more affordable and then send it out faster. So I'm in the mood to do that. $6.99, we're not gonna leave it at. We're gonna do a lot better for you right now. Come on in. There's only a couple. It may sound like, oh, we can wait because there's a couple. No, it's going to fly on out because this might be another one just like our pink diamond hoops we had earlier. And yes, if you missed them, there are a couple pairs still here in the pink diamond hoops we brought you earlier. But this is what it looks like from a distance. We'll get you a measurement on it, and it is going to be less than $6.99. $5.99, $4.99, $3.99. It's a 3/4 inch top to bottom length. You choose your gold. It's not even, $3.99 for fine jewelry in solid gold with VS diamonds and a rare as can be, best of the best fire opal. You don't see that. I'm going to make it $299 first and only callers. That's it. Another $100 off. So $299 gets it to you, and then we'll show it on the neckline here coming up. And that is just, seriously, if that did not have a graphic and you see this from a distance away, I mean, I don't know, up close, distance, doesn't really matter. Any perspective. Does that look like a fire opal or does that look like a ruby? I think that's what everyone's going to assume is you're looking at a beautiful, bright, clean, glowing, transparent ruby. But it's a fire opal. Because I could never do an 80-point ruby for $299. Never. That's not going to happen. But you can get a fire opal of still top quality for $299. And let's see who else. We have very busy lines right now, so I don't think this is going to last very long. That's what it looks like from a distance away. It is white, yellow, rose. Really, the only thing that's going to show is your split bail up there. The rest is maybe the tips of the prongs around your opal, which is why we like the yellow gold with that fiery red. So how many would you like? Jalen, you want one too? All right, so Allison's got one. Jalen's got one. Jess, you've got one too. Almost sold out. Back to the wheel we go. Yes, that's really pretty. What color are you getting, Jalen? What color? Yellow gold. Everything okay over there? How are you feeling, by the way? You are? Good. Because you just gave it to me. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm though battling. How long did you have your situation? 2 weeks. Oh, is that all? Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. Gosh, I thought you meant 2 weeks. I was like, oh gosh, this is not good. Not good. All right. Allison, do you want one too? No? Okay, so last call, 60 seconds. Okay, 2 days I can handle. 2 weeks, no, not gonna work. All right, so here we go. $299. Okay, next up, we are about 22 minutes away from the yellow diamond. Cannot miss it. Cannot miss it. Yellow diamond time On the way, we got that one. And then there's also, I did not even mention this, we have the double row bangle. Double row VS Diamonds bangle, but somehow it has given us 322 in diamonds and a bangle. It's big. So we've got that one coming up. How about 322? Yes, Jess. Oh, you know what? It is tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Let me ask. Julie, is the blue diamond happening tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? Julie, is the blue diamond happening tomorrow? It is tomorrow? Okay, it's tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. Probably 11 o'clock Pacific time. Yeah. It's one stone. Yeah, one center stone. It's not quite as large as the one I had the other day. But it's one center stone. Yeah, not a lot of little ones, just one center stone. Yeah, blue diamond tomorrow. Yes, blue diamond tomorrow. What shape is that one tomorrow? I forgot. What shape is it tomorrow? The blue diamond. Do you know? Is it a cushion? Cushion, oval, pear shape? We'll check. We're even going to tell you the shape, Jess, too, if they want to know. Well, yes, but we do have a blue diamond. I know we had a lot of you missed out on one a few days ago. That was my 20-point cushion. I have another one coming up tomorrow morning. It's going to be at 11 o'clock-ish Pacific. That would be 2 p.m. Eastern. So, blue diamond lovers, tomorrow's your day. Okay, quick. Speaking of the blues, we've got a Sleeping Beauty blue turquoise here in a ring. Well, how about this? This is fabulous. It's a round. Oh, okay, good. So, and what was the size? 18. So just slightly less than the one I had the other day, which was a 20. We have an 18-point, and it's a pear-shaped blue diamond. Let me just say this, Tony, so everyone, because I know we've had a lot of questions about that. And I did, I let you know a couple days ago that we would have one this weekend, but we didn't know exactly when. So it is tomorrow morning. Be with us. Didn't get to actually give you any kind of forewarning about my blue diamond that I had earlier this week, but today I want to let you know because they're too, precious and too few to actually have you miss out on. So if you are interested in one of our natural blue diamonds, we have one tomorrow. It's 18 points, it's a pear shape, and it's coming up tomorrow around, well, at this point it'd be about 23 hours away. So if you want to set your alarms, make sure you're with us. We don't want you to miss out on that blue diamond. So it's 18 points, so just slightly under what we had earlier this past week, which was 20-pointer. And those are good sizes. I mean, I know that in the scheme of things, you might be going, oh, it's 18 points. But remember, we're talking about the world of natural fancy diamonds here in really arguably one of the rarest colors out there. I mean, the only thing that would really top the rarity of a blue diamond is a red diamond that's natural. So we will have that tomorrow, and it's beautiful. So pear shape, 18 points tomorrow, right around 11 o'clock or so. We'll do it fairly on the early side because I know we have a lot of football tomorrow, so we'll do that before all the games begin. But here we go, all the games too. We're going to talk about Sleeping Beauty 8554. I know, I'm excited too. So here we go. This is going to be it's a big day tomorrow. So obviously we're going to have pregame for you here, shopping pregame, okay, and blue diamonds as a part of that. So very excited about it. But here's our Carat & Hash Sleeping Beauty round. Take a look. It's in this split shank, and it's got diamonds. One of my favorite Sundays of all time is coming up. Isn't one of our collective favorites, but I love being here with you guys to pregame. So on the 12th, we'll pregame. And I have my outfit picked out. Last year I got to wear a jersey because, supporting, what would eventually be the champs. This year I won't have a dog in the fight, so I'll be wearing, well, I do. I have someone I'm rooting for big time on the 12th. But it's the halftime performer, so not a team, but that's going to be equally as fun. So I will be wearing something to honor her. But anyway, let's talk about, we have diamond bands coming up too by request, but this is our Sleeping Beauty Carat & Hash round, 7 points in diamonds. They'll go on either side. Kind of a cool little mix there with the diamonds on each outer side plus the split shank. Here it is on the hand, and it is going to be, well, look at that big round Sleeping Beauty. Love it. And if you want to get it, we'll just make it quick and easy because I know we got some bands to show you. So let's make this affordable as well, and not $9.99 affordable, but actually even more so. Would this be a great style too to add if you want to stack up a band or a wonder ring with it? You can do that as well, but it's going to be white, yellow, or rose gold. Take your pick. We'll make it $499 right now. Then we've got these diamond bands to show you. Who are these requests for, Virginia? Lori, you got it. Well, we have several. Did she want princess cuts? We have princess and rounds, we have princess, and then we have all rounds. So I think we've got, yeah, some great looks in diamond bands to show you. So Lori, those will be coming up for you. Next, we'll give you a lot of options. They'll be open to everybody too because they're diamonds. So we've got a little bit of quantity, plus more wheels. I've got a wheel this hour and next. So we've got a lot of great wheels to get to. So let me know if you have any questions or requests. Remember, this is our first request of the day coming up. So thank you, Lori, for that. We'll get the request train rolling. And let's make sure that we show you some great bands here. These are really just a great style. I mean, we've got first option is going to be yellow and white, which is really nice to see. And then we've got more of a classic men's or ladies unisex style. Then we've got something a little more lacy. So all these options. Let's start here because this is really familiar to us because we've had something like this with baguettes and rounds. Now we're bringing the princess and the rounds, same designer here where the princess cuts go right through the middle and they're recessed. They're going to be completely channel set, side by side, no gold, no prongs in between them. The outer edges are going to be the round brilliants. That'll be elevated a bit there, so you see how those sit up a little bit. This ring is gorgeous. Here's the yellow gold too. 8004 is one option. So there's the yellow gold. Doesn't matter much. When you see the front, that's when you know it's solid diamonds. When you see the front and you still in the yellow gold, it still kind of looks like just white diamonds. You don't see a lot of the metal because there's really no metal between the stones. That's how precision set they all are. So that's one option that's going to give you, Lori, 96 points in the princess plus 59 points in the white round brilliance on the sides. It's a really dimensional, textured. I think there's something just as simple as having the middle row recessed and the outer rows elevated really gives it a higher end look than if they were all sitting on the same level. I think that's really, really impressive. Plus you have a total diamond weight here, of course, of 155. Now, if you'd like, we have some other bands which I'll flash here that are a little bit more simple. This would be a style we can show you next that has a single row of princess cuts channel set and then a wider band. So that'll be a carat 17 in the princess cuts. And then we can go a little bit more like what I'm describing as a lacy style. That is a lot of detail. That's going to have what looks like princess cuts, but they're rounds set in a squared shape. And then they've got the rounds on the outside, but a lot of open cutout work as well, which is why it kind of looks lacy to me. That one's available as well. So those are kind of just a little once over. But for anybody who likes this white or yellow, we have just, you can see one of each there. If you wanted me to put it in rose gold, I can do that for you. This is 8004, carat 55. That'll be the largest diamond weight we see of the three options that we brought out here. And it is not going to be, well, how about this? Okay, so $49.99 is where it's been. I'm going to try on the yellow gold here for you, just because that's the closest to me. And you know what? You could even, if you want, this is a standalone piece, but if you wanted to, it's got a completely straight edge to it, so you could stack next to it if you wanted to. And yes, you could. You really could. But that, again, there's another illustration of that's the yellow gold, yet you would never know it from this viewpoint. It just, all you see are the white diamonds. So it looks like that could be in white gold, but it's not. We still want you to have the gold color you want, which is why we're giving you all three options. But this is not 49, not 39, not 29. It is better. We're going to just, I'll swap it out here and I'll show you the white gold on the hand too. Why not? Show you the white gold so you can see it's going to be the same kind of look, but just, you know, still choose your gold color that you like. You know what you like. You know what you want with your white diamonds, but do you see how it's incredible how, yes, brilliant they both are, still princess cuts and rounds are going to give you a different kind of flash. And to have them all set this way across the sides really brings it. You don't pay $29, you don't even pay $2,000. We're making this band $1,999 only. White, yellow, or rose. Just what we have here, although again the rose gold I will have to make for you, so that'd be a little extra time, but we can do it if you'd like it. But I would say you're looking at the best two options there. Also have, if you want to go with that more simple single row, we'll show that next. That would be a carat 17. Then the other band would have a carat 18. So the other two are pretty similar. We'll put those together. So that's our high-end superstar 3-row style. Anybody who would like it, you don't need to be our requester. Then we'll show you two other options. Now, this would be the carat 18. That's more, I would say, feminine. This is the more unisex style, men's or ladies, absolutely. These are only 1 point off in carat weight difference. So you have either a carat 17 here in the single row or a carat 18 here in the backdrop. So very similar, but done in different ways. Again, there are no princess cuts in this band. It looks like there are not. They are round brilliants entirely. This band is all princess cuts. So 117 in princess, a little higher end than 118 in the rounds, just saying. But either way, oh my goodness, the price tags here. Wow. They've come down from even where they've been popular before. If you want the carat 17 right here, it's going to be item number 3849. Let's start there. That's a really heavy gold band as well. Men's or ladies. I mean, it's saying something that it's large enough to where I can call it a unisex style. If it was a super narrow band, I probably wouldn't call it a unisex style. I don't think it'd be good for gents or ladies if it's not bringing us a certain width or dimension to it. And then everything is set like we saw in the last one smoothly through that channel. So you have a side-by-side row, no gold, no prongs in between, just basically as a little bezeled border around it. So it's completely smooth. Great ring to wear every day, super practical. And that's going to be down to $1,199 for a carat 17. If you want to go over here to item number 8369, that's actually even less today. So these get more affordable, and that's going to be a carat 18 in diamonds. All around brilliance, white, yellow, rose, both options available in both rings. That one's only $9.99. So if you want to get the carat 18 on the right side, that's actually under $1,000. We got a wheel coming up next after this to show you with an assortment of great rings. That'll be on the way. And then hopefully, Lori, let us know if any of those work for you, or if those are what you had in mind or what you were thinking about. We'll help you. But that's a really good, boy, $9.99 for a carat 18 in diamonds. And wait to see how that looks here on as well. That's really an exceptional style. So beautiful either way. Again, I just think that one is a little bit more sleek and seamless and classic. That would be this band here with the carat 17. This one's just a little bit more detailed. The cutouts look incredible. You can see that on the hand here. So that one's $9.99. Carat 18 in diamonds, still going to be very smooth as far as the feel of it. It's just a subtle pave. And then you've got the other band, which is just completely, again, all set into the gold. So this one's $9.99. This one over here, I'll put on side by side with it here so you can see, that's actually going to be $11.99. So that brings you carat 17. This is a carat 18. This one's $9.99. This one's only $11.99. Huge values either way. Remember, princess cuts, these are going to be obviously fewer stones, so they're larger individually. That's why this one's a little bit more, not to mention it does have more gold weight. And then the other style, more cutout design. So just really could even be a his and hers set, really. So that's going to be your chance to pick it up. $9.99, $11.99. Princess cuts, rounds, you decide. But really big values there on some diamond bands that give you a little bit more, just not as basic as like having just one row of pave. Big yellow diamond in the bridge coming up right after this wheel. First, we've got a great wheel to show you, and then the big yellow diamond carat 51 is going to be on its way, top of the hour, about 9.5 minutes from right now. Got to stay with us, but let me know who's getting which band. And then, of course, if you like the triple row we just had, that was $19.99 for a carat 55. So very busy on the phone lines. Remember, you're choosing your size and your gold color on either design. So either one can be done in the white, the yellow, the rose. Obviously, we're sizing them for you as well. And our last call is now. $11.99 left side, $9.99 right side. Carat 17, carat 18. Difference being larger individual diamonds here, smaller round brilliants here. These are all princess cuts. Those are all rounds. Take advantage of your favorite. Crazy cool wheel coming up with a lot of one-of-a-kinds on the way. So excited about this wheel. Mandarin, kunzite, bigger turquoise, more diamonds, and even a diaspore that changes color. Who's got any of those bands? Let's see. All right, so we're moving on. Lori, let me know. I would like to hear from you. All right, coming up. This is a quick wheel. There are going to be 5 pieces. We're starting with this modified emerald cut and the color-changing diaspore. Then we're going to bring the big neon mandarin. How about a kunzite and a bridge? Oh, goodness. Love that. We get a lot of requests for kunzites and bridges, and yet don't see them very often. Here's the diamond, like a lightning strike zigzag style, with that double turning into a triple row, and then a big turquoise. I know we just had a turquoise, but if you want to go bigger in a round, you got a chance here. The last turquoise we had was about a 1.5 carat. This one's even larger. So some really cool options, but all one onlys, with the exception of the diamond ring, which we can do in any gold color you want. So this one we've got a little bit of quantity because it's diamonds. Diamonds we have, but big turquoise, big kunzite, big mandarin, and diaspore, that's another story. So here's where we're going to do a quick blowout wheel right before our top of the hour arrives, and that yellow diamond that's going to be accompanying it. But you got to call me right now if you have a favorite here, because they're not going to last. That is for sure. Look at these great rings. How about this kunzite? That's a big stone. The kunzite's going to be a 616. Over here to the turquoise, that is again a round. That's a very special round turquoise. That'll be our 467. They're calling it a cushion. It's a round. It looks like a cushion because of where the prongs are, but it's a round. Then you have the diamond ring, does this great little, like, you know, If it was vertical, you'd say it was like a lightning strike. Because it's east to west, looks more like a really cool just bypass zigzag, but it's got a lot of diamonds. 148 is your diamond weight on this double kind of meet in the middle band. Then we've got the diaspora in the middle here. That's going to be actually a big size too, 5 carats exactly on the color change diaspora. And here is our neon mandarin garnet, 248 in the mandarin. Any gold you want on anything up here. You're changing the gold on any one of them. So you get a choice of. Don't have to leave them where they are. We need some callers right about now. Did you get a band, Jalen? Okay. So did we hear from Lori? No? Oh, good. Okay, good. So great. So I hope we showed her what she liked. Let's do this, guys. We have about 6 minutes before the yellow diamond makes its big appearance here, and that is it's a superstar. It's a carat 51, so that is coming up. And I know we don't have a lot in the way of carat 51 yellow diamonds, so we're going to bring that out. But before we do that, these have to go. So a phenomenal 5 is going to turn into a fantastic finish line kind of 5, because we're just going to move them out of here, and they have to come down in price. We have to wow you today with pricing. We have to. That's what we're doing. I mean, it's not leaving us unless I'm dropping and reducing and really doing some crazy, ridiculous lows. So this wheel is going to be just that. But they're all one of a kind, so when they're gone, they're gone. We've got really some of the most talked about stones right now, from phenomenal stones, phenomenal. You know, they're not all phenomenal, but the color change diaspora in the middle is literally phenomenal. It changes color. We have just other ones that are just really kind of phenomenal buys. They're about to be their best and biggest discount ever. We are changing the gold on anything, so don't let the gold it's sitting in now deter you in any way, because we're really going to customize it for whatever and however you need it and want it to be perfect. Plus, we have some of the biggest buy you're going to see here, because these are supposed to be $39.99 today, and they will not be. We are now up against the clock here and looking at our last hour that is about to kick off. So we need to do much better on the pricing to get them gone. So forget about $39.99, not going to happen. And I've got all the information waiting for you, so it's all here. It's like if I was in Vegas, it would be poker, but it's not. It's just, again, it's too easy, because, you know, over here the house always loses, right? That's how it goes, so that you get the values, right? You guys win. So it's even better than gambling, because you know you're winning by getting a piece of jewelry, and you know you're winning by saving a ton of money because it's on a wheel. So they all got to go. And everything is going to be less than $39.29 and less than even $1,999 when you see what's up here in a 5 carat diaspora. And what else was over 5 carats? The kunzite is over 6 carats in size. This is the way to go. Plus, we have nearly 1.5 carats in diamonds. It's like a modern contemporary take on a diamond band. We just saw more traditional diamond bands. This, I would say, is that, like, we're really seeing, have you noticed, like, the whole, I guess it fits in with the celestial stuff that we're seeing, the moons, the stars, the lightning bolt designs. They're everywhere. It's like the hottest jewelers in the world that, you know, charge an arm and a leg for their jewelry, doing a lot of the lightning bolt design. That ring, kind of like a more classic take of. So it's really just a lot of great jewelry, but $19.99 is not going to do it either. I got to take these lower. Take a look and pick your favorite while they're here, because they're not $19.99. Nobody on lines. Okay. Kind of figured we'd have to do some crazy discounting, extra discounting, better than 19, better than 18, better than 17. I mean, let's try it. Just going to go with it here so we can just move them out so we can get to that yellow diamond deal in just moments. All the carat weights are sitting here waiting for you. I got them. So you tell me which one you want to see on. Look at this kunzite in the bridge. Okay, if $17.99 is not working, then something really crazy is about to happen, because $17.77 is not going to work either. We're going to take these even lower. Do not pay $17. This is just like a free-for-all now. Now it's like a phenomenal freebie is what it is. P-H-R-E-E, right? Free. It's like the free 5. Come on in. They're not 17, 16, 15, 14. They're not even $1,399. Look what's up there. We've got a 148 diamond weight hanging out right here. Big mandarin, big diaspora, big turquoise, big kunzite. Nothing is $13.99. Let's give it 60 seconds. I'll make you a deal. We'll take them even lower, but you got to call me now, because that is a $3,999 should be wheel. Now we're sitting here at $13.99, still awaiting your calls. Sometimes these wheel deals just get to be, I mean, are they some of our best values we see? Absolutely. Yeah. How could it be better? Which one do we like? The right-hand side, front or back? Front, talking about diamonds, right there. 148 VS diamonds. Yes, let's see it on because you do have to see how big a size that ring is. That's cool. That's your cool girl diamond band right there. That's a full carat 48. Remember, that's the one we're changing to even white or yellow if you want to, or rose rather, because the white's ready to go. So if you want yellow or rose, just say the word, we'll do it for you. Okay, I got nobody except one caller for a carat 48 for $13.99. We got to go better. Got to go lower. We're going to do that right now. The very first callers, you get a better deal, and these were supposed to be $4,000. Now they're not. Sometimes you just got to wonder what exactly is going on a Saturday. Well, this is what's happening. Freebies, giveaways. And I mean, you pay for the gold, we pay for the diamonds in the center. That's pretty much what's happening here. They're not $13.99. They're not even going to be $1,300. We are going to get them all a home right now. You're changing the gold. You get your size. You get them shipped to your doorstep for free. They're $1,299 instead for any one of them you want. We got about 60 seconds to do it. So there they are. Last chance, last call. Every one of them. Don't expect to even see them on the air again because once they get down to this low a price tag, no sense in bringing it back at $4,000 or more. So it is time to take them while they're here right now. Did you want to get the diamond band, Virginia? I know we're verifying on that one already. Very busy. See, now we're seeing it. So we have 40 seconds left and really busy on these phone lines. Operators, let me know which one I can try on for you, tell you all about. We will make it happen. But $12.99. That's our middle hour wheel with that high level jewelry all the way through. You know as well as I do those should not be $12.99, but here they are. You can take advantage of it if you'd like to. So our last chance, last call right here, right now, $12.99. Which one do you like, Allison? Jess? On anything you can. There are no restrictions on gold up here. You can change the gold on anything you want. Let me show the kunzite on the hand. It's 9298, one only. Here it is in the bridge. It's our 6 carat 16 kunzite with a double row in diamonds going underneath entirely in the bridge. There's the profile. There's the side. There's your 616. Thank you. Diaspora next. Kunzite gone. Diaspora is 9196, Virginia. That's a 5 carat exactly in that color changing one source diaspora. And look what it does. It's a 5 carat with 49 points in diamonds. That's a one only as well. There are 2 rows that are staggered and stacked on the sides on either side of your very bright diaspora. Wow, I love that it changes color, but look at the color it's given now. It's giving off some glow. So that's cool because it'll change to a pink color when you go into incandescent lighting. So $12.99 on that one source. Ooh, it's clean, it's bright. How about that? Love seeing those bright golden colors coming through. Virginia, would you like this one? Even look at the light it gives extending out from the stone. That's a beautiful 5 carat stone. $12.99, one only there. Changing the gold is fine. You got it? Okay. Verifying on the diaspora. So we are down to just 3 remaining. Diamonds at 148. Mandarin garnet or the very large round turquoise. You decide. Diaspora's gone. Had a feeling it would be. Thank you. Diaspora's gone. Kunzite gone. 3 pieces left. You are down to a 467 round turquoise, a 148 diamond band, or a 248 mandarin garnet that has 64 points in diamonds to go with it. And it's top of the hour. So yellow diamond time it is. Very rare though, rare size to see in a yellow diamond coming up for you. So this is last call on that wheel, $12.99 mandarin or 148 diamonds. Look at that, 1 carat 48 for $12.99. And then the big turquoise here, once again, 467 on the turquoise with the diamonds. This is a little bit like the Stardust design where the diamonds are burnished onto either side, but then it kind of cinches in as you get towards the center. We put the prongs at the compass points, north, east, south, and west. Take it if you love it. $12.99. Any one of those 3 are here for you. Let's get to our yellow diamond. The highly anticipated carat 51 is coming out next. And judging that we still have 3 of those pieces left on this wheel, means we might have to take this next item to the next level. So last call. If you'd like those turquoise, diamond, or mandarin, let me know. We'll help you out with those. Let's get to it. Welcome to the show. It's our top of the hour. It's our final hour today of this Saturday afternoon. 7-0. Actually, let me get you zoomed in here, and then we'll take a look at the yellow diamond. Been waiting for this one for a while, because we just don't see too many stones in this size. So welcome to the show. Glad you're with us today. And it's our last hour. We're actually technically down to 57 minutes. So any requests you have, anything you want to see from earlier, anything you want us to bring on out for you, please holler at us, let us know. But this is what we've been waiting for. A carat 51 yellow diamond in an oval brilliant cut. It is VS. It is sparkling and brilliant and awesome. And it's set in a bridge that I know we do a lot of different bridge mountings. This is my personal favorite. And I'm just somebody who really, really, really likes sparkle. So if you are in that same boat and you look for the ultimate, obviously the diamond is going to deliver on that, but then everything that's around it, underneath it, this is one of the more opulent bridges we do, because from a diamond perspective, from a workmanship perspective, it has so much happening. It's the finer diamond quality we see, meaning it's actually a finer stone gauge, so you see more of them, which is why it's the most brilliant. It makes the most brilliance impact that you have, because you have diamonds running underneath it. You have the top and the bottom rows as well. There are 4 rows just underneath that are just super finely set. Again, it's almost, you would think it was some kind of invisible setting, but it is pave because it's just so seamlessly done. Then you're gonna have that outer row on top and bottom as well. That'll also be in that fine pave, and then sitting above it, suspended, essentially basically set up on a platform that is secure, because there's still, I know it looks like it's floating, it looks like it's defying gravity and like it's just hovering above these diamonds, but it's actually going to have a basket, a fully finished basket underneath, and the prongs that sit it up so it stays, it's hoisted up in the air, but it is sturdy as far as the settings. So you do not need to worry about your yellow diamond. It's a carat 51. Huge size to see in a yellow diamond. Item number is 9521, and it's exceptional. Really, truly exceptional quality. And the hardest part about this is just the way it sits on the wheel. I'm going to have to hoist it up so you can really see that stone centered up, so you can really see what that looks like from the front. It is a VS. It's got a carat 51 size. You know we don't see these very often. Actually, I mentioned this earlier. The last time we saw a yellow diamond in this bridge, that yellow diamond was a 2 carat. It's the same bridge with the carat 05 in diamonds. So guess what? It means this carat 51 is facing up much more like a 2 carat or larger stone. Sometimes they'll do that. That's exciting. That's the truth. Look at that color. Perfect, isn't it? Oh, I just love it. The oval brilliant cut is so attractive. There is something about oval stones. They tend to face up much bigger than 2 things, which we usually do see. Cushion cut squares especially, don't tend to have as much visual look. Pear shapes also, because of their tapering, they don't tend to give you as much of that visual wow. A carat 51 oval, especially with all that extra brilliance, that does. It gives you the wow in every which way. I've got a price tag here. Guess what? It's our big, big, big carat 51. I know we don't have many in that size range, so this is perfect for if you do find a 1 carat, maybe it's just a little bit less than what you typically desire. Maybe the 2 carats are more what you're looking for, but you know the price tag is, it gets heftier and heftier with those 2 carat sizes, and I'm talking about by leaps and bounds. So if you are somebody who's ready to get something that's that midway point, still considered a really big size. Remember, even we saw the white diamond earlier that was a carat 01. This is so much greater than that, but of course a fancy natural yellow. Still VS quality here. That's important too. Let's try it on. We're going to get this one at home. It is wide all the way around. So keep that in mind. We just want to show you the inside here and how that's finished all the way through. So that is comfortable. But do you see what I mean about also, let's take a look at the way that's set, that yellow diamond with that basket around it on the underside, the prongs that hold it up, and then everything with that basket is soldered to those outer 2 rows. So super secure, because I know it sounds crazy to have a carat 51 yellow diamond kind of set up in this way. Boy, it's a great fit. I would say stay true to size on this one as well. Don't need to size up. But do you see how every single aspect of this ring, as you see it on the hand, everything is covered in diamonds. Everything. covered in diamonds. So important. Those multiple rows, and then the top and the bottom did not leave those plain, gave that diamonds as well. It's slated to go out at $11,999. Let's try something different. I know we see very few yellow diamonds of this size. They are seldom here. We are so excited to have one today that's new. And again, correction, I said 4 rows. This is the 3-row bridge with the 3 rows underneath. So hard to tell when you look at it because they're just, like I said, all seamless. They're all set so closely together. That just, it's like a true sea of diamonds that you have, kind of like the bridge. Think of that as the water under the bridge that's just flowing right through, where it's just solid diamonds all the way through the mounting. It is so beautiful. We do a similar style where we leave the outer rows in just plain gold. This one dressed up a little bit more. Give it diamonds every which way. Carat 05. Let's just do something wild here. I know the 2 carats, you understand they go for a little bit more than this. They're usually 12 to 13. This obviously has the face of a 2 carat, and the fact that we've done this before in the same mounting with a 2 carat stone. Now we have a 1.5 carat, carat 51 technically, that's in that same mounting, so it looks like a 2 carat. It's not going to be $12,000. We're going to put it on the auction block to start off this hour. I really want to bring yellow diamonds affordably to everybody. That's one of our big goals here. It's like anything rare or exotic that we bring that we know is very difficult to get elsewhere. It's our real obligation to bring you those values. It's no fun in bringing it unless we can't really wow you with a price tag, even on something that is a very set price out there. I mean, you see yellow diamonds anywhere else. There's nobody putting them on sale. The only way to really do that is to go faux. F-A-U-X. Like you have to go like super faux, like a man-made stone, like a lab-grown stone, like a, gosh, even just one of those CZs, right? Those are very different. We're talking about the highest level of rarity, and that's because it's all natural. And so to spend less than $10,000, which you can do today, just because we're going to put on the auction block for our last hour, we're not even starting at $10,000. This is rare. I know you've seen a couple of carat 50s, a couple of carat 60s. Where have they been? $99.99 all day. That's why if we can just say, abandon the prices we know, the prices we've seen, just forget about them. I mean, it's nice to know how much you're saving, potentially, but if you forget about those prices and we can just say, let's do a live auction, let you pay what you want to pay, and you got me saying, I'm going to start a lot lower than I know we should, because there's obviously a certain kind of demand around a stone of this size when we hardly ever have them. You don't have to pay $9,000, you don't have to pay $8,000, you don't have to start at $7,000 either. Not saying we can't get there in the auction, but to start lower brings more people in. That's what I'm after. I'm after giving more people the opportunity. That's what it's about. Anybody can put up a piece of jewelry that's got like one caller in the world that can afford it, right? That's all fine and well. I'm here to make sure that if you're sitting back at home and you're loving this ring and you've been wanting something in this unusual, unique size, because it's really tough to get a value on a 1.5 carat, if that's what you've been looking for, this is it. It's not going to be $7,000. I'm not starting at $6,000. I'm not even going to start. How about this? What about $5,500? Suddenly, if we're thinking about the past and what we've seen in 1.5 carat diamonds, we know 55 would not happen. What about if we start even less? $5,000. On a carat 51, it's got a full carat 05 around it. So a lot to love in this ring. The yellow diamond could not be more dazzling. Remember, it is all natural, and it's still a VS stone. And we are looking for $5,000 to get it started. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds to get this one going. I know we have a couple of people thinking about this one already, and we'll take a look at it again on the hand here so you can see it that way. But what a special stone to get. And the mounting, the way it is set, could not be more unusual. Beautiful, very high end. I mean, there's certain ways, I mean, right? Could have just been more basic, could have just set it in a halo. I mean, let's face it, a lot of yellow diamonds, or white diamonds for that matter, are just set in solitaires. That's it. It's a band, it's prongs, and it's the diamond, and that's it. And that is a great classic look. And then sometimes when we see bigger yellow diamonds, what do? We see a halo, a double halo. This is just really elevating it. Do we have anybody verifying? Allison, are you verifying on this one? Nope. 20 seconds left. No, open at 5. Okay. Well, we've been talking about it. We've been waiting for it. I think what we could do is this. Since we need, I said this about the tanzanite, I feel the same way here. I think it's too good of a ring to stay. I think it's just too fabulous of a ring. I think it's too unique of a ring. It's too big of a stone that we hardly ever have. It'd be one thing if we brought you carat 50s every day and everybody always had a chance. That's not the case here. So maybe there is somebody thinking about it. We're going to find out because I'm going to lower this open right now. We're going to make it even better, even more affordable. Not even 49, 48, 47. Let's do it. I mean, this is a big difference when you're talking about already a $12,000 ring that was already reduced by more than half, and now we're not at 47. Let's go even lower than that. The idea is to let everybody have a chance, and certainly this does it. It's not going to be 47 or $4,600. We're going to get this one home today, right here, right now. May only be a couple of minutes, but that's okay, because carat 51s don't. We've had a couple. We've had maybe 8 or 9 of them ever. Somewhere in this size range, it's not going to be $4,600. This is where, okay, we're going to see if we have anybody thinking about it. Let me tell you, there may not be a lot of people participating here. I know on that Tanzanite auction I did last hour, we didn't have a ton of participation. So you might as well come in and be first, because you could end up scoring the deal, the yellow diamond deal of a lifetime. We're not starting at $4,600 either. Increments should be at least $100. I mean, given where we're at here, 12,000 crashing down to 46. Let's even do better than $100 increments or $50 increments. I'll leave them at the standard 25 for the moment, because why not? Just need to encourage people to jump in. 4,600. You know what? I'll do even better. It's a weird number. Let's just start at 45. Does that help out? We'll just start at a cool 45. Getting you everything that's there. Remember, that's going to be over 2 carats and a half in diamonds in total. But what really, really counts is where that center stone is. That carat 51 VS yellow oval brilliant cut. $4,500 to get it started. We'll give it 60 seconds. Maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't, but it is the deal. Right now, our 1 carat yellow diamonds are averaging out higher. The 1 carats, there is a big difference between a 1 carat and a carat and a half. This is a carat 51, so yes, even bigger. But just think about that difference. It's not like getting another half carat in a Tanzanite or an amethyst or a sapphire. That matters, but doesn't matter as much as it matters when you have diamonds that you're dealing with. We're looking for $4,500. We're going to give it 60 seconds, but when you're paying essentially what you'd pay for a 1 carat, but you can get a carat 51, and you're getting a large diamond mounting, and you're getting a lot of gold, this is just, again, all value. So $4,500, we're looking to get it started there. We're going to give it 60 seconds. Let's see what we got. Take a look at it. There we go. Let me know. 60 seconds counting down here. And this is our, oh yeah, only and final chance here to have it. And I don't have anything else. That's the thing. I don't have another carat and a half. They're all gone. My carat 63 is gone. My carat 67 is gone. My carat 52 is gone. All of them are gone. What we have here in this size range is sitting on your wheel, and it's at a really, really low open. Well, it sounds like everybody is on everything else. Nobody's on this one? Okay. Jess, you're on something else? Okie dokie. Allison, you're on something else? Jalen's on something else. So, okay, well. So you have the open? Oh, good. We've got the open. There it is. We do. She's got the open. And we have one lone bidder. Okay, now, one bidder. 4,500. Well, I guess I know what that means. I guess I know. We've got to move on. We've got to give it a final call, and that will be happening in just a moment. I mean, really? Okay. $4,500. We are looking at that big bridge. There it is. 5 rows in total of diamonds. 3 go underneath. 1 top, 1 bottom. Beautiful yellow diamond. That's what, again, just to look at that stone directly face up. Allison, you took, what was it, something from that wheel? Oh, what'd we? Oh, good. The big one or the small one? $4.99 or $12.99? I'm just trying to get my recap in a row here. What's that? Good. Thank you. Okay, so I think we're going to be giving this one a last call. Yeah, think we're gonna need to. So here we go. I have seen crazy things in my auction history, but this is a little nuts. This is a little crazy. So we've got 45. We're looking for $25. Shouldn't there be a proportional increment at least? I think so. But I didn't. We're making it $25 increments. So last call's going to be coming up. We have a final 2-minute clock coming for you. It's now or never. Not to sound dramatic, but these pieces, when they're gone, they're gone. We can't bring it back. We don't have another. I don't have like a second place or, oh, there's something similar. Obviously, we went through that. There's nothing else in this size right now in our inventory. And that's not saying there won't be at some point, but then you'd be really set up with the, how do we price it? A $12,000 piece at 45, which is essentially what's happening right here, right now via this auction. So we're looking for anybody else who wants to jump in, dial in, be a part of it. It's our last call. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. We're looking for 45.25. So hopefully it's not the increment that keeps you out. Hopefully it's this low open that gets you in, because the open may be received, but this is so little to spend right now overall. I mean, you see the price right up there. What should be today $12,000 is at 45. So it's going in 2 minutes. When the clock hits 0, it will be sold. We're looking for any last chance opportunities here. Do not miss out on it though, because this is really that tougher size. And I've said it all day. I feel like for me, a 1 carat is just a little smaller than what I'm looking for just visually on the hand. So if you find that you want a little bit more wow to your diamond, but 2 carats, we know what happens when we hit the 2 carat size. They go escalating up to $12,000, $13,000, $14,000, $15,000, and that's where the 2 carats are. This is the stone that gives you the 2 carat look, and it's certainly not $12,000. It should have been. That's just what I'm supposed to get today. It's at $4,500 instead. We have 2 minutes till we sell it. Any gold you want, you can even change that. Right now we did in the yellow gold. This is not one where you see a lot of the gold color unless you look at the back. But if you want it, we just need to make sure it's perfect for you. That we can do. We can size it for you, change the gold color for you, get it to your home for free. I know we have new shoppers every day. This is one of those values where you can scout yellow diamonds all over the world and never find a value like this. You'd be truly hard-pressed to find a treated stone, a lab-grown stone. Maybe it's a diamond, but it's lab-grown. They can do that, you know, where they actually make diamonds where they have the chemical composition of a diamond, but it's man-made. That would be tough to find at a price like this. $4,500, do not let it pass you by. We're going to give it 2 minutes and then we sell it. Good luck. Last call. Here we go. Final call. Virginia, are you on something else or this one? This one? Maybe thinking about it. Joanne thinking about it. Let me know. We have our final 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Brilliant oval cut. Here's what it looks like. Right? Because when you see it like this, we're looking at almost like a bird's eye view, right? So I like to pick it up just so you can see into that stone, directly into the face of that oval stone. $4,500. Looking for $45.25. 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Whew, that's good. Been waiting on this one. I just wasn't prepared for this little participation auction. I did not see this coming. Did not. But hey, the good news is going out the door. That's the good news. Going to somebody, seeing the value. Look at that finishing all the way through the inside, every which direction. Underneath that triple row that runs under your center diamond, even on the inside rear here where that, again, we're sizing it to make sure it's that perfect size and fit for you. When it arrives, I got to try it on again here. We're in our last 50 seconds. Allison, are you verifying on this one? Anybody verifying? Anybody on the yellow diamond carat 51? Mega opportunity right now. And it's 45. We're looking for 45.25 or more. Look at that. And this is not going to sit up too high. See how you might think, oh, there's levels and levels and levels and rows. And it doesn't sit up too high. Just that, you have that first row, that 3 rows of diamonds are going to be at basically the hand level there. The outer rows, top and bottom, they come up a little bit elevated, and then there's just a little elevation over that of that basket / prongs of your center stone of your carat 51. Should never be this price tag. Here we go. 45. 45.25 is what we're looking for. Let's see if we've got it. Do we have 45.25? Yes or no? Clock is out. Let's see where we are. What am I missing here? No? Okay. Allison, not on this one still? Nope. All right. You got it? 45-25, yes or no? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Well done. And then, I'm not even prepared to show you. Oh, wait. I have something. I have the pink diaspora. Here it is. A markdown on our pink. Whew. Can't get enough of this. Purple pink, really. It's got purples, pinks, and reds. It's all these different pleochroic. I don't know if any stone shows off pleochroism better than this pink diaspora does out of Afghanistan. It is stunning. Really, truly stunning material here. Plus, it also is going to be a really important stone here for rarity, but it's a really important stone because of the size too. It's 9273 is the item number. It is something special, and I tell you, if you've been waiting on one of these, well, wait no longer, because we're not looking at many left here. That's the first thing. This is our 688, so a huge size. Most of the stones have been in that 2 to 3 carat range, so we're going more than double for you, the norm. It is that stunning, elongated, emerald cut, pink diaspora. We're not talking about a color change here. That's what the Turkish material does. This Afghan material, which was only mined for 1 calendar month, that was it. 1 month, they shut it all down. Way too much drama and conflict and all that stuff that happens with really valuable stones, so they've shut the mine down. Really, I mean, nobody knows if they'll ever mine there again. Nobody knows if they'll ever revisit the mine. But I'll tell you, we take what we can get while we have it, and it's beautiful. This is that large version. That's why it's so large. It did start at $89.99. That's probably why it's here. It's not here because it's not beautiful. It's got pink diamonds at 27 points. It's got another 55 points in the white diamonds. So it's an extremely high-end piece. We've done it in the rose and the white gold together. It'll stay like that because it should. And then you see how, look at this. Every single angle, boy, that's some serious clarity to that diaspora as well. And then I would add one more thing, not just pinks and purples, but also bright, like it's a blue color that comes through. You see, it almost looks like tanzanite from certain angles, doesn't it? Almost gives you a blue wing block D tanzanite look. The pinks and the purples are so vibrant. I love this because it's like, okay, now all the colors are happening consecutively right there, right? Boom, 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 boom. It's like just neon lights throughout the stone, and it's not just on the outside like sometimes emerald cuts will just show that kind of effect on the outside where the facets are. This just can, look at that, that's a straight up view. Look at how it's lights all the way through. Lights, I say lights, it looks like lights, but it's all that natural beauty of the stone, the faceting combined. It is hot pinks and reds and beautiful lavenders and lilacs and neon blues. I love it. And we just need to reduce it in price so that it can find a happy home on, well, look at it. It's just gigantic. That is a beautiful, high-end, super rare stone. Again, rarity's great, but if it ain't pretty, who wants it, right? It's nice to have a beautiful stone that then has the history of the rarity with it. That's even better. And I don't know if you have a stone here that we can show you that's any more rare than this, because the quantity, the actual number of stones we've had is going to be less than anything else. So in that respect, it's rarer than Paraíba. It's rarer than fancy diamonds. It's rarer than all those rare stones. It's rarer than cashmere sapphires. All those rarities we bring really on a regular basis. This has got to be the rarest of them all. And to dress it up with pink diamonds and white diamonds together is such an amazing, just a beautiful, beautiful way to showcase it. So kudos to our designers. And then notice the pink diamonds that extend out east and west too to those little points. So it's not just as simple as a halo. It goes halo and then white diamond halo and then outward. I just got to make it better than $89.99 because it's too pretty to stay here. So let's make it a whole big reduction. We'll make it the lowest price it can possibly be. That is happening right here, right now. It is not $89.99, not even close. This is our moment. One only, biggest one we have by far. Take it, take it, take it. You'll be so glad you did because it's nowhere near. If we go half off, that's still $4,500. I'm trying to make it a lot more affordable than that even. And we will. It's not $45,000. It's not even $4,000. I'll make it $3,999. First caller on that one. That's just our biggest and best right there. Exquisite cutting. I mean, what a showpiece that is. Can't stop staring at it. I don't even want to take my eyes off of that stone. $39.99 first caller, and I've seen it all. It's hard for me to be wowed at this point by stones. I mean, you know, I hate to say it, but we all get a little jaded. You know, it's what happens when you're surrounded every day by the most beautiful, natural, rare gemstones. I mean, it happens. We're used to seeing pretty incredible stones. I see hundreds a day. This is just one I can't stop staring at. So let's give it 30 seconds. I just had to bring that out. It's too important to be here. It's a very, very special color, and the cutting is what makes it. And it's almost 7 carats. 1 month of mining. We've had, I'm trying to think exactly how many it's been. I think fewer than 10 stones total. There have been very, very few. That's why it's so rare. So first caller, $39.99. What else? Big yellow diamond earrings. How about a golden pearl? Should we get to a little closeout wheel on some museum pieces? We've got that. I'm opening it up to your request. We only have 30 short minutes left. So by all means, if you have a request, let me know what it is. Maybe even if there's something you just are thinking about from earlier in the show that you want to see again, well, this is a good time to let us know what that might be. What would you like to see again? What would you like to check on availability on? This is an important time to let us know what that might be. And just look in here, I think we still have that Paraiba. Oh, I should show you the purple sapphire we started with. So if you kind of like this, but maybe don't need something quite as large, this is probably, before a lot of people tuned in, we had a really, really special first item, and it looks like this. It's that purple sapphire round. Uh-oh, one of our lights just went out. Oh, no. I thought, wow, it really did get dark in here, but yeah. Okay, so it probably got too warm because I do have the heater on because I'm not feeling very well. So that's probably what happened. So I guess I got to turn the air back on. So that's what happened. So we're going to deal with some darkness here for a minute. That's what happens. TV studios don't like to be warm because the lights don't stay on. But anyway, but I was just freezing. So I'm dealing with some sickness that's going around here. So here we go. This is the 46-point purple sapphire. It's got the Stardust mounting, and it's in the rose gold. And it's one only. And so what we'll do here really quickly is just give you a great, great value. It was feeling good though, wasn't it, for a little bit there, guys? Wasn't that feeling good? Feeling like toasty and nice, and now I've got to fire the air back up. Here we go. Anything for our lights. But here we go, 49 points. Just maybe we iris up a little bit, Tony, if we can. I don't know if that'll help. It might help. Just want to remind you, this is here. It is downright affordable. It's $999 for this sapphire, and it's doesn't need a lot of light to look good, does it? Because it's glowing. That's one of the most impactful purple sapphires we've had, with that really rich, intense color. It's got the purples, the blues, the reds, kind of like what we just saw of that pink diaspora, but certainly more affordable. And I love this style. This size, I think, lends itself well. Even though it's a dome ring, I think it's a size that lends itself well to a pinky ring style. Probably why it's sized this way to start. So just again, this is darker right now. We'll get, the air is fired up again, so we'll see if we can get the light to work again. But this is just a little, it's just for size reference anyways, to see it on the hand here. And so you can see how that would work, and how you can still see the diamonds from the side profile there, as well as going kind of scattered all the way down either side of that ring. Right now it's in the rose. You don't need to leave it that way. So feel free to change it up if you want to into the white or the yellow, which are more traditional, but there was something about this in the rose gold that I think really works. So if you're already a rose gold lover, that is one I would really think about just leaving just that way. It's very, very pretty. So $9.99. And then don't forget about that diaspora. It's still here but verifying. So we'll see who's got the pink diaspora. Also, just another recap. I had this diamond ring. It was part of a wheel. We did this huge trio of big diamond rings, and they were crazy affordable. So this is $9.99. Take a look at this diamond ring. $6.49 for this diamond ring if you'd like it. So that's a special piece as well. Look at the big marquise cuts you have. I'll try it on the hand because the size is really important here. It's 79.86 is the number. And we'll take a look at it here from a distance just so you can see the size of it, because it's really an important style ring. The coolest thing is, I think, is that it's got two very large marquise cuts right up top here. It's the centerpiece of this like leafy-like design. And then you get this other side. I mean, really, it's like a triple split shank that you have. And then this other side is like that door knocker style, very much like that designer horse bit we see all over, the Italian designer that you know. is their costume jewelry is more money than our fine jewelry is. That's, you know, when it's just resins and plastics and crystals and things like that. But there's something that really kind of has that status feel about it. That is $649. You get 88 points in diamonds. So that ring, also just want to recap it for you. Also have a really cool opal pendant that's here from earlier. So just a few of those recap items we want to make sure that you know are still available. $649 on this piece. And then we're going to be moving on to that big opal style that we have. It's one of our best crystal opals and a big fancy diamond with it. So we got a lot to show you. But again, anything you'd like to request for our last 28 minutes. And don't forget about the pink diaspora because that should go. And then we've got our museum markdown wheel. It's 4 incredible museum pieces that we're going to mark down for you. Also, while we don't have a light, this might be really helpful too to see this big opal because they don't like a lot of light. And so this opal is going to look even better than it did before. And that's going to be item number 7800. It's a large golden based crystal opal. It's got an amazing look to it. This has got basket work and it's got that bigger diamond right up top, which is going to be where your bail is. It's a 383 opal. It's got a 17-point natural golden color diamond. It's between a yellow and an orange color. In that pear shape, matches the opal. That's the point. That's what we did there. It's so creative to do that. White diamond would have been great, but to match up the base color of the opal with a fancy color diamond that could be a center stone in a ring all on its own, there's your size reference from a distance away. And it's going to be, well, we're going to make it under $1,000. This is the first time ever that this piece, which has an 1.25 inch length top to bottom, first time it's ever been under $1,000. It is $999 to get this opal. So crystal opal, amazing color. I'll show it on the neckline as well. That'll probably help see just another perspective on it and also appreciate the beautiful colors that come through on that one. Really, the reds are right now the most pronounced color, but look at the size of this overall. It's got this great gold border around it. It has so much of every color in it, but we're definitely seeing the reds and the oranges here to really be the kind of the first impression you get from this angle. That's that big diamond there, 17-point natural diamond. $999. Huge diamond alone could be that price. But an 1.25 inch in the drop and in the length, put your favorite chain right through that bail, and you're going to have the option to wear it longer or shorter, just depending on what you want to do. But here it is close up yet again, $999. Big value there on that crystal opal, but again, kind of a golden orange base color. That's why it makes so much sense with that bigger diamond that you have there at $999. That is as is in the yellow gold, but then it's got all those great circular cutouts around it through the basket, and then there is the backside. So you can see that's a completely natural through and through opal, even double-sided. So that's just a few of our recaps from much earlier in the show. Also wanted to bring out a really cool gents ring. So this one just needed a markdown. It has been on the air one time and it was recent. And there's an additional discount here that's going to be really good. And it's going to be item number 8534. And that'll be our big blue zircon. So this is one of those pieces that is just going to be that awesome, bigger, heavy duty. I mean, we know this mounting. We'll forever know it as the mounting that held the 2-carat 02 yellow diamond men's ring. The only time we ever had a 2-carat yellow diamond in a men's ring was with this mounting. 511 this time around because it's a beautiful blue zircon. It's that double refractive stone we love. It's got 75 points in diamonds around it. That would be also elevated here, 2 rows down the sides of the mounting, finished on the inside. And then you've got 2 different halos. They do the first one channel set. The second one is going to be bead set diamonds, and that's going to be your choice of white, yellow, or rose gold. But there is a brand new markdown on this one. So not many gents rings that are new day to day today. But when we like to highlight one, this one technically is not its first time, but it is its second time. And this first debut was just a couple of days ago. So it's still really new. But it's also, this is one of the heavier rings we do for the guys. So when you see this from the distance, and we'll make sure and put it on the hand for you, because what you'll notice about it is the overwhelming kind of presence and power it has. As a gent style, if it's good enough for a 2-carat 02 yellow diamond, it's good enough for a 5-carat 11. But it tells you a lot about this excessive diamond weight. We did 75 points in diamond weight here. It's also a pretty big diamond weight for a gents ring. Most of the times we see like 30, 40 points. It's a lot of diamond weight that you get with your zircon. Cushion cut center, bright electric blue, double refraction. So it's a powerful stone. And I love that we see a lot of blue stones for the guys, but it's usually a star sapphire, or it's a lapis, or it's sometimes even a sapphire, right? So much more unique and rare to get a zircon. And was $39.99. I'm going to change the gold if you want to. It would look great in the yellow gold as well. So think about either yellow or white. Those are your best bets here. It's not even $29.99 today. We've got the one. It's just, again, that newest, latest in the gents pieces. We do have a museum wheel still to come here for you. 4 great pieces that are going to be blowout pricing. But this one's got to go first, and it will, because it's not even $29.99. It's a very large gents ring. Really large. And tons of diamond weight to go with it. So the fact that it's not 29 or 28 or 27 or 26, none of that. Not even $2,500. It's $2,499 for a 511 Cambodian blue zircon, and it's, yep, $24.99. That will be it. So one collar, great gents ring. We're sizing it to whatever you need. We're getting you the gold color you want, and we're going to get it to you for free. $24.99. Let me know who's got it. We've got 30 seconds with that one. Back, but at a new price and a better price. And you gotta love that. Golden Pearl is here. Museum wheel coming up. We got to show you this museum wheel plus a major deal on a bangle. We've got a 322 diamond bangle here. That's got to be one of the last ones we see here. We're going to have you stick around for that diamond bangle. 3 carats and a quarter almost in diamonds. Just in a double row, because I know we brought you the 4 row the other day, and a lot of people, I got your feedback, and you were like, I loved that bangle, but it was just maybe a little too much for every day for me. We're going to show you this bangle coming up. It's the double row, but it's still bringing you really large individual diamonds, so that'll be over 3 carats. But see how it's a little more narrow? So you get the big diamond weight, but it's not too wide, so you've got a really wearable style or maybe a stackable style as well. Tony, do you know which lever I should try to get the light back on? It's the one that's the product shot. Do you know which lever it is that I could try to get this back up and running? Because I don't want to I don't want to mess it up, but not sure. Thank you. We'll see if it's maybe, do you know which one it is for this light? First one. Okay, good. I can probably do this. If the place goes dark, you know it's my fault. So just lower it and raise it again? Yeah. Okay. Any luck? No? Not yet? Nope? Not cool enough yet? All right, we'll try it. We'll try again. No? Okay. Well, we'll keep trying. All right, so coming up, just know it'll be a little bit brighter than what you're seeing now. We've got a great museum wheel. Let's get to it. We've got our museum wheel coming up. Yes? The 5-carat zircon, yes, the blue zircon for the ladies. You got it. Show that again for you here. Blue zircon pendant coming right up. It's item number 5027. It's a great idea, especially with the gent zircon here. We had a ladies pendant earlier. We'll show you 5027 coming up. And that'll be this one right here. Great looking zircon. Now that's a 508. Still a gents ring for the moment is here. And then we'll get to our museum wheel. This is what you got to do though. Get those requests in. Here's our 508. 64 points in diamonds. I don't want to hide. There's another big diamond. Do you see it there? Before I just hold it again. There's a bigger, actually look, never mind. It'll sit all on its own. How fabulous is that? So this has 64, but I wanted you to see the bigger. Yeah. You already got it. Oh, good. Who got it? Congratulations. $14.99, that's gone. Jalen, did you want the gents blue zircon? Because this one's already spoken for. Gents blue zircon is here. We'll set up our big museum wheel that's coming right up. Thank you so much. That one's gone. How about we start with a Marilani mint garnet? And then we'll build based on and around that. We're going to show you a few more pieces here that you are going to enjoy. I know it. We have a really important ruby coming up. Could this be? Yes. Yes, I know. We're working on that. As I fully explained, I turned the heat on because I'm sick and I don't feel that well, and I tried to just not be freezing, and I turned the heat on, and then when the heat's on, the lights go off. One of the lights. So I'm over here. They're working on it. So we just had to turn the air back on and get the studio back to its normal 60 degrees instead of 68. So here is. I'm just building a wheel, and I apologize. So again, sorry guys, not feeling well. Just trying to stay well here. but it's tough. So here we go. This is our wheel. It's a museum wheel. And then we've got, and I'm working on the technical stuff too, so I'm trying to get that light back on. It's just one of our lights is down. So we'll keep on working on that. And then here we are with this beautiful assortment of 4 pieces that we have. It's a mandarin, it's a Marilani mint. So right down the middle, it's garnets, basically. And I'm going to switch these around probably because this one's sits a little lower than the other one. So we have the mandarin, we have this really fabulous Marilani mint. That's the color changing variety. Then we have the ruby. Then we have this really, really special stone, which you may not have guessed because that could look like an alexandrite, but it's not. It's grandidierite. One of the rarest stones on planet Earth is right there on the left side. We have given it yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. You've got a 44-point cushion cut grandidierite. Then we've got a, 7 carat exactly mandarin garnet. That's going to be our big cushion cut. That one is set in a bridge. Then we have the huge ruby, which is going to be a ruby. It's a 2 carat ruby. Exactly. So exactly 7, exactly 2. What do we have here on the Marilani mint? It's a 216. And then the 44-point rarest of them all, grandidierite with yellow and white diamonds. That is a fabulous museum wheel. That is putting the museum in museum wheel for sure. So anything you like on this wheel, we are going to make it even more affordable than they've ever been. So if there's been something up here that you've been thinking about or eyeing, well, this is a really good time to jump in on the phone lines because they're not going to last very long. And here we go. Any one of the 4 you want, lowest price we can do. They're all one of a kinds. I only have one gold restriction. That is on the Marilani mint in the back. That one stays in yellow. The rest can be changed. So this one stays because it's that wider band. So we just, again, the stone is happy the way it is there. And yellow gold's such a good look because of that minty green color it has. It'll change to red. So yes, which one do you like? Oh, good. The Gents Blue Zircon's got a home too. So our blue Zircons have found their homes here today. Thank you so much. And then we've got either the Marilani mint, again, grandidierite, super, super rare right there, but it's such a pretty stone. Again, rare but pretty, pretty but rare. All of that. It's got this really popping blue-green. It's almost like what you'd like into a Paraíba or an alexandrite. Then we have the 2 carat ruby, which is glowing. And then the mandarin garnet 7 carat cushion cut square in a bridge. Fabulous way to go. Anything you want on this wheel? Oh my, we got some really good, and everything started at either $99.99 or more. There were a lot of 5-figure pieces up here. But now it's our big time blowout. It's our best of the best pricing. It is your chance to own some of the rarest we can bring. And this is how we do it. Not even $9,999. They're not half of that price. We have just 15 minutes left in the broadcast. So it's time to let us know which one you like. It's not $99. They're not $59.99 or even $5,000 or $49.99. When we got to take pieces low, and we've been doing this all day, really high-end museum pieces have really found their way out in a hurry. But this is your chance to pick them up, not at $49, not even at $39, not even wait. This grandidierite is going to fly. No, it's been months and months and months since we've seen one on the air. This is a huge moment for you. I cannot get over the glow on that 2 carat ruby either. This might be one of those wheels where our collectors out there are taking a couple of different items off of the wheel because they are so well priced. They're not even $2,999 a piece. What in the world? I mean, this is just about giving them away. Take your favorites, get what you can. They're not even going to be $29. They're not even $2,899 either. This is your time. Pick them up, get what you can, make them $28.88, our lowest price, and all $99.99 and up originally. Now look where they're going. So much lower than that. So $28.88, your choice of. So last call on that wheel, and then we've got the bangle. Let's bring out the bangle really quickly. We'll try to just pop that in before we go. Any other requests? I know everyone likes to wait to the last minute of the show for their requests. Well, guess what? We're close enough right now to the last minute where you can let us know what you'd like to see. If there's something we can bring out, let me know. If it's just something you want to see again, we can bring those back out to take a last look and get you all the questions you have answered. If you had any of those questions for us, let me know. But $28.88, this is your choice of. So let me know which one you want to see on. We'll give you all those carat weights again. 7 carat, 2 carat. This is the big 2 carat. I can't believe we're looking at a 216. Color changing garnet. Then we've got our 44-point grandidierite with the yellow and the white diamonds together. And it's last call. That would be it. So our Yeah, definitely. Definitely, G. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, it's definitely. I made it 3 years and a month. I have not been unwell since January of 2020. So, yeah, you knew it was going to happen eventually, but I'll battle and just hopefully the laryngitis doesn't kick in. So that's all I need. All I need is a voice. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. 2888. That's it. All right. So last call on that wheel. Let's go. We've got the big diamond bangle, and that's going to be coming up. And looking forward to what we can do on 322 in diamonds. This is, I think, going to be loved though. And we do have yellow and white available in this bangle too. So you don't have to stay with the white gold that we've got. So last call. I know we've got some questions coming in on this wheel, but we do have to keep on rocking because we only have about 12 minutes left. So 2888. Yes, which one? Yes, this is the Marilani Mint garnet. It's a garnet that comes out of Tanzania. It's green, but it's very minty, as the name implies. You can really see that here. And then it also has a color change ability. It goes to red. So this is a rare Tanzanian garnet. It's out of the Marilani Hills. That's right almost next door to where we get our tanzanites from, which is, of course, the only source for tanzanite. And that's our 2 carat 16. So last call on that wheel. Thank you so much. Let's get to our bangle. 2 carat on the ruby, 7 carat on the mandarin. Here is that grandidiorite with the yellow and the white diamonds. That is such a special piece. And here is our bangle that we have for you that is right now. Let me see if I can get it to not sit on that figure 8 as much. So then again, 2 rows in diamonds. That'll be your total weight here of 322. The item number is 1423, and that is our 2 row, but bigger individual stones here. So you've got all of this. I mean, we just brought you a 470 the other day. Do you remember our 470 bangle? It was a 470. It had 4 different rows. And that was great, but it was something we got a lot of feedback from, and a lot of you wanted something a little bit smaller in size, in width. So here it is with the 2 rows, 322 in the diamonds, fabulous VS diamonds, the same as we always get to see and love, but it's also really, really, really affordable. And you know what, better yet, skip over the $54.99. Again, you know what happens when you get bigger diamonds, right? The bigger diamonds individually cost you so much more. Here's what we're gonna do, 322, not a far cry from the 4 row. It just means that these are almost double the size of what we saw previously, but this is more wearable. Does that make sense? How there's a big diamond weight, but it's more narrow? That really comes down to 2 rows, but bigger individual stones. So it doesn't have to be, because in the 470 we saw that had 4 rows, it was smaller stones. So this is an elevated individual carat weight, bigger individual stones, great value. It makes the value even more special. And also $4,000 was that last bangle. Not everybody could do it. This one obviously supposed to be over $4,000. $54.99 is the set price until end of the show when we got to move it out. And we know what we're looking at. We got 9 minutes left. We'll have some requests probably for the end of the show. We want to help you out. If there's anything we can show you again, let me know. But this is not even going to be $5,000, $4,000, or $3,000. And the only way I could do this is by putting it on the auction block, because 322 in diamonds shouldn't be $3,000, especially when they're the big stones, because there are not 300 diamonds or 322 one-pointers here. They're bigger stones. We're not making it $54.99. I'm going to put it on the auction block here because it's the only way to get around this whole $54.99 situation we've got. And we know there's a lot of you, at least a lot of you the other day said, I love that 470, just give me a little more narrow. That way you can stack it, put it next to a watch, wear it all by itself. Maybe it's just about being every day. Maybe you didn't want as wide a bangle because that might mean more dressy only, and you want to wear your diamond bangle every day, and you should, right? It's like a diamond tennis bracelet. Usually if you have a tennis bracelet, you're wearing it every day, all day. The bangle's the same, really kind of that same concept, except some of us really like bangles because, like I said before, you're putting all the diamonds up front. It doesn't rotate, it doesn't turn. So instead of paying for diamonds that you only see half of the time, everything that you paid for in diamonds, all 322 of that is right up front on top of your wrist, because it doesn't spin or turn or move. So you've got diamonds just right where you can see them all the time. We're not starting at $3,000. Better value. End of the show is here. We have less than 9 minutes remaining. We're not doing $2,900. We're not doing $2,800. We're going to go $2,700 to get it started. By far, the $5,500 bangle is still the $5,500 bangle just right now. End of the show is here. We want to see if we can get it at home. So $2,700 instead to get it started, and we'll go from there. So $25 increments, that's going to be it. And yep, we'll see who wants the bangle. Let me show it to you on the wrist here as well. Double figure eight. So what you do is it's just hinged on one side. So see this, it just opens up. It's going to slide right in. This is a slide insert closure. When it sits inside here, it's basically going to be a lock, but you have the couple of figure eights to just make sure that it's not going anywhere. It's just locking it, giving it that extra security. Here's what it looks like on from a size perspective. You can see this is for an average size. So you've got plenty of room here. It's not meant to be that really, really tight kind of feel. There are your two figure eights. So you would latch those so that you've got it extra secure. And then here is for $2,700. We're looking at $322 in the diamonds. Double row, all bigger stones. You can even have rose gold or yellow gold if you'd like, but a really easy style to wear. And look at how easy this is. You just open it up, and then it's got that hinge, so you've got a little resistance to the hinge. It doesn't just fly open. You're going to still give it a little bit of a, you kind of have to help it along. And then that's important because that's the way it's made really, really well. And then it locks into place, and you are out the door. Put those figure eights and fasten those on the side, and voila, you're good. So $2,700, we're looking for the open. Let's see if we've got it. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started, and then we will be probably doing some recaps here, moving along as quickly as we can. I think we got our light back now, so it's cooled down enough where, nope, not yet. So here we are, 50 seconds now, 50 seconds. And just know those are our same spectacular VS diamonds. They will look even better when you see them in person. That is our VS diamond weight we love. We can't get enough of those VS diamonds that we just adore. Anybody thinking about this bangle? Before we go, ruby, grandidiorite, mandarin, or the Marilani mint from our museum wheels still hanging out. Any questions you have on anything, we can show you again. 23 seconds remaining on this one, and our last call. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We do have a blue diamond tomorrow, an 18-point blue diamond, so be ready, be here early, get ready for that. Probably in that first, about that hour mark of the show, we'll see that blue diamond. And any questions you have on anything else you've seen today or beyond, we've got about 5 minutes left, so we'd love to help you out. Thanks again for being with us. And again, we're back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you guys all then, I hope. And we'll have, like I said, a little pre-gaming for you, and we'll have a lot of big specials, not just blue diamond, but a lot of other special new pieces as well. So a lot to get to, but 27, I tell you what, if anybody wants this bangle, just go ahead and blow it out, make it $26.99. No time for the auction at this point. We'll have recaps. We have 5 minutes. Just make it $26.99. Better value right there. It's never been that low, by the way, ever, never. Because again, now we're lower than the auction open just to see it out the door. And if you want rose or yellow, can do it. And right away. So no issue there. If that's your big beef and you just want your diamond bangle to be in yellow gold, no problem. Yellow gold's fine. Rose gold's fine. We can do that too. So it's up to you. Last call. If there's anything you want to see again, request, check on availability. This is the time to do it. We had all those diamond bands. Remember those princess cut diamond bands we had? Still have the 2271 tanzanite, which we didn't even get to show, but I know a lot of you were asking about it. The purple sapphire, that little floral, that floral ring that was $649. That's here as well. Our 2-carat ruby for $28.88. Now, come on, when do you see a 2-carat ruby for under $3,000? We've not done that. We've got one today. It was just on that wheel. Maybe we'll show that with the graphics, because I think that's always what's tough about museum wheels, is that the pieces are too good to not have graphics on. So I'm going to show that ruby really close, just so you can see 9231. And then we're verifying on this one. Yeah, this is going to be gone. Just let me know who's got it. Allison, are you getting it? Or maybe are you thinking about a white gold maybe? Or Virginia maybe thinking about this one? It is an average size. So if you wear a 7-inch, Allison, if they wear a 7-inch, this will fit them perfectly. I wear a 7-inch bracelet. It fits perfectly. Perfectly. That's made to go. If you wear anywhere in between a 6.5 or 7.5, this size, this quote unquote average size, is meant to fit you really, really well. Ideal for if you wear a 7, 7.25. It's ideal. That's exactly what this length is now. It's hinged, so you don't have to put it up and over the fist or the hand. It's not a slip-on style bangle. It's that hinge style. That means hinged on this side and then opens on this side. Of course, we were showing you here how easy that is. Opens right up, figure eights. You got 2 of those. to keep it secure, and that's how it's going to open up right here. You lock those figure eights in place. Once you do, you know it's super extra secure. We have our final 2 minutes left. I got to show this ruby. So if you'd like the bangle, let me know. White, rose, yellow, you decide. But here we go on the ruby. I just think by itself, seeing this for what it is, we had this mounting even earlier. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ruby, and its item number. I just thought maybe, you know, it's from that wheel, but I thought maybe just giving you the graphics here would help out. 9231 is the number, and it's our 2-carat private collection Burma stone with 47 points in diamonds, and those are LVS diamonds, pave on one side, then you've got the open pave on the other. That's basically a stacked style of petals. This is a 2-carat exactly, and we've not seen 2 carats come down this low. Usually our 2 carats are around $6,500. This one is less than $3,000, and I thought, look at the glow close up, see the blues and the reds together, get a 2 carat with the 47 points. We're getting it under $3,000. It's not $29. You know, it was just on this museum wheel, but I just thought to see that stone and to see the carat weights there right before your eyes, and to get it for less than $2,900 because it's $2,888 to get that one special stone. So I had to show that just all on its own, give you the close up. Just a reminder to call us with any questions you have on anything you've seen today. This one's $2,888. It's our final now minute 40 of the show. And a reminder to everybody, we are back tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, live, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. We have got quite the show. A highlight and a blue diamond, just one, so that's why I want to make sure y'all know about it. A blue diamond coming up that's really almost a fifth of a carat pear shape. It's stunning, and a lot of brand new. Amazing Sunday as always. So I hope you'll join us all tomorrow for 3 hours. We'll be here live as always on Sunday morning, and thank you again for being with us today for this 3 hours of Saturday shopping, and of course anything else. We're going to be here for a few minutes after we go off the air, so if you have any questions, anything we can help you with, any questions on availability, this is the time to call. Same phone number even after we go off the air here. We will be reachable that way, but take advantage of this ruby. Take advantage of that bangle. Allison, did you get a bangle? Did anybody get a bangle? Anybody get the remember yellow gold, rose gold's fine. So congratulations on, and thank you for shopping with us today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me, not feeling my best, but hopefully we'll just have a voice tomorrow. Again, thanks again for being here. It's just always so lovely to have you joining us on a Saturday. We appreciate y'all so much. And 10 o'clock a.m., don't miss it tomorrow. Be here early too, because it's a lot of specials early in the show, as I like to do. So be one of our early birds and see all those special deals that we have tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks again for watching and shopping. Don't hesitate to call us if we can help you with anything else. We're still here for a few minutes after we go off the air. And have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.